Alright. I think I'm live. I'm going to have to see. One can only hope. Shows it loading. Hope you guys are doing well. Maybe it's not live. Okay, yeah. Yep. It is in fact live. Hello guys. I don't know why that took a minute. So I'm going to be playing Tainted Grail Conquest. Seems that that's what you guys are most interested in seeing, is a continuation of that. And yeah. And hey Archbit, I don't know if you're going to maybe we'll drop in for a second, or I don't know if you'll watch later, but thank you. Hope you're doing good, bud. So let's play. Something I have seen, which by the way, I don't know what Endless Misery or Endless Power is. I have no idea, if I'm honest. I am tempted to try it out. I guess I could on stream as well. But something that I did notice is that the top scores for Sentinel and these different, especially the ranged units, are essentially, I believe it's 216 billion damage with a B. It's a little bit unreasonable. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be going for. Like for Sentinel, I think that I have to break 101 million damage in order to break top 100. Hey Kid Childs. I was thinking I might try one of the other game modes because I've never played it before. Which I don't know if you heard that mini rant, but I noticed that in the leaderboard, you have to deal literally, well, I believe it's 216 billion damage in order to get pretty high up there in the rankings. I've never broken a million, let alone a billion. So I don't know how reasonable that is. Yes, holy moly is correct. Yeah, I'm assuming that there must be a way to deal infinite damage at some point. Like there must be some calculation, something you can do to deal literally infinite damage, because it kind of maxes out eventually. Notice in the leaderboards. Actually, I'll just show you guys. I don't mind. You guys will see. But this is what it looks like. As you can tell, it's probably not crazy reasonable that I'm going to be able to hit this number when my number is like 143,000, 185,000, that kind of stuff. So it's like, it's not, it's good in my opinion, but there must be some way to deal max damage or infinite damage. But anyway. Yes, it is. So I was thinking maybe I'm going to do Endless Misery and Endless Power. I've never seen this before. I have no idea what these are. So I thought that, you know what, let's explore it together, because I'm just curious. Sentinel is my favorite. We're going to try Endless Misery with Sentinel. I noticed that like his highest Endless Misery, like that record is like 150. I don't know what this is going to be, and I don't know if it's reasonable. So let's see what happens. Yeah, they might be doing some cheating. That is possible. But I did notice for many of them, well, the Sentinel in particular, the top 100 have all that. It's just, it's really insane. I think that it's like in the top, of the top 100, I think it goes up, up to like the 90th have all that. It's pretty crazy. Like have that 216 billion plus damage. Anyways, fight in an endless loop of misery and pain, grow in power and overcome the difficulty. 3 fights to the Treasure Guardian. So is this just constant fighting? Also, I realized I do not get bonuses from what I have done back in the village. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll see what this is at the very least. I should have done a release there. Alright. Okay, what do I want to do? I haven't played with him in a little bit of time. Yeah, so I won't do a bow draw then. Alright. Constant infinite battles. Yeah, sounds like fun. Yeah, so I have to. Well, from what I saw, the record for Sentinel was about 150. Was like number one. So I'll just play it for a bit. I'll just see what happens because I've never done this before. Okay, so he has 3 toxic shots. I think that I haven't seen this one before technically. This isn't too bad. I do love me some toxic shots. It's gonna help in the future. What else do we have? Especially since I don't have any upgrades, I am really concerned about not having any armor. So this high ground, gaining barrier equal to armor and ability, like it's not that bad. But the problem is I desperately need armor. So since this doesn't give any, I don't think so. We'll try the corrosive downfall. That's a lot of toxic shots. It's very expensive, but we'll do it. Okay. What do we have here? Protective force. Drawing additional arrows increases your armor by 5 this turn. Interesting. At the end of your turn, lose only 90% of your barrier instead of 100. Okay. And stand proud. Every arrow played grants you plus 5% damage until the end of combat. Well, that's obviously very, very good. Yeah. We'll do stand proud. Okay, second fight. Let's see here. Okay. I only have so many of these. I wonder if how often this goes off at the burn level. Alright, so we want to kill the sleeper first if we can manage that. We can do feints. That'll keep us okay. And we'll just do phantom. And let's go for the sleeper. Yep. Okay. He's hitting a fair bit of damage again. I guess we're going to have to do another feint to just make sure we don't take damage from him. Okay. I think that technically if I would have done the smoke shot on him, I would have been able to bring in corrosive rainfall, so I probably should have done that. But alright, so we have a release. I should probably use that, but also unbreakable feints is useless on this side without any armor, like, you know, as I do. So I am a little bit tempted to flip that. What else do we have? Let's do an arrow bag. Okay, good. We have the smoke shot. I'm going to need to be able to do that. Stun him so he doesn't deal damage to me. We're going to play unbreakable feints. And you know what? Let's do a release. Okay. He's not dead, but that's fine. Alright, let's see. Phantom 8 again. That armor increase is going to go down in a moment here. Let's knock that one out. We're going to do unbreakable to flip it. We're going to do feint to avoid the damage and hit him. Might be able to kill him with this at this point. Probably can. Yeah, we absolutely can. But alright, another win. Alright, so we have close quarters combat. This does give us armor. As I was saying, armor is going to become a big issue for this character, as I have none. So close quarters combat is actually really valid. I almost wish I didn't take the rainfall. Weird fiber shots is also really good for this character because this just gives us straight barrier. And also it doesn't require you to have 4 charges. Occasionally I might honestly use this with just 2 charges, simply because I'll get barrier from it. Then Somersault just lets you draw a bunch, but it's expensive. You know what, let's do weird fiber shots. Man, both of these are really helpful for this guy. Let me think about it. Well, the thing about close quarters combat is gaining the armor will let me use unbreakable feints, which will be very nice. The weird fiber shots is not going to be rarely used if I have a feint up. Also, it only helps for the round. You know what? Let's do close quarters. I've never done that close quarters. All right, choose a reward. This is very different. Okay, so I can take a weird candle, which I have none. And get a smoke bomb, reduce an enemy's damage by 50% for 2 turns, and consecrated oil. Let's do consecrated oil. Oh, good. We get one of the... Oh, I know what I need. I need an ethyl. There's no ethyl. Okay, we should probably just go for damage then. Man, honestly, cracked man, putting it in the armor slot, I hate to do it, but it's a little bit more valid at that point. Because I'm able to remove their armor. Ugh. And if I do that, I actually can defend myself. I've never done that before. Increase everyone's armor by 5 every turn. I've never done that. And for good reason, probably. Man. Hello, Masha. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, I'm trying a different kind of run. It is... I forget what it's called. Endless Misery. So pretty much you have to last as long as you can, and there's a bunch of different fights you have to do and stuff like that. You know, let's go damage. This one is too scary. All right, we can put it on. Nice. I just missed the start, but I kid you not, I woke from a nap without any alarm. Oh, nice. I know, I feel like many times for me, I definitely do just blow right through. Okay. So we have the Shaman, he's going to be buffing allies with various effects. We got the Bounty Hunter. Okay, I'm already mildly regretting my choice of Gar, but we need to have the armor. So this could be enough. There's a chance. I'm probably just going to leave it as it is then. Well, I guess I could do Unbreakable Feints. I'm going to have enough for it. And we're going to try to get rid of the... Well, let's get rid of the healer. Alright, so I can stun one, or let's do Unbreakable Feints. I want it to flip. Alright, we start with 10 barrier because of that card, but they're not even hitting me anyway. So, whatever. Okay, I'll probably do... Yeah, I'll probably just do an arrow bag. Okay, then let's remove his barrier. That's fine by me. Your magic. Oh man. Alright, so he needs to die. He's dealing way too much damage. Let's do our defense. Ooh. Well, too late now. Alright, we're going to shoot and shoot. We need to have the close quarters combat give us some more armor. Alright, so I can stun him with Smoke Shot. We'll do so. That was poorly played by me, but it's okay. I do have a bonus to armor still, so that's nice. What would be really nice is if I'm able to just kill this guy. Just need to play these two and we'll test it out. Okay, will I be able to kill him? Maybe. I'll probably draw a Smoke Shot if I don't kill him, right? There we go. Another one down. Alright, let's see here. So we have Mindless Progress. Okay, draw maneuvers, and then eventually you get to pick them. Alright, and then we have Bloodthirsty Shot. A 1-costing hit for 50% damage. Upgrade. Each enemy killed by this card permanently increases its power by 25%. That's actually interesting with an infinite fight. Exhausting Shot. Deal a hit for 0. 100% damage. Wait. Deal 0 hits, sorry, for 100% damage. 1 hit for each arrow in hand. Next turn, deal 20% less damage. Interesting. I want to try out this Bloodthirsty Shot. I also probably need more arrows anyway. Alright, Ruthlessness. Increase the minimum damage you deal by 3. Start each combat with 2 ultimate charges. It's very intriguing. Each hit has a 5% chance to reduce the enemy's armor by 20. Also really, really tempting. Both of these are very good. I'm probably going to be going for the ultimate charges though, just that if I'm stuck in a situation where I have no arrows, this is going to make it that as long as I play my ability, I'm able to bring in a quiver. So we're We're gonna do quiver at plenty. Okay, 5 rats it is. Alright, so we can reduce their armor by a fair bit. Yeah. Okay. Well, we are in a situation that I was just planning for, which is interesting. These guys are pretty tough. I'm gonna have to kill the lesser rats as fast as possible. Yeah, okay, let's think about this. So if I do a Phantom's Aid shot, I can do close quarters combat, and then I can do anything, and I'll be okay, like either feints or unbreakable. So let's do that. I could go for her. She's doing buffs. I should probably go for a little rat. Almost down, but... Alright, so we draw... Oh, I also forgot that I draw arrows. Okay, so I can't play this, sadly. I really wish I could, because I'd get a permanent increase, but I just can't. Alright, we're going to do unbreakable feints. Defend. Could do a smoke shot. I don't... Well, I suppose I could put it on her, that she doesn't do the buff. Okay. Well, not the best in the world. Alright, so we can shoot him down. We can do a shadow shot. We'll do it on him. Yeah, and then we can do an... Ooh, if we do an arrow bag, we can't defend. So we're going to have to do a feint. Yeah. Okay. Alright, we're doing okay so far. Alright, Phantom's Aid. He's gonna need 2 shots on him. I guess that's fine. I can just shoot him twice. I do have an unbreakable feint. That's what I'll play because I can't kill that guy. I could bring in the Corrosive Rainfall now. Probably a good call. I'm gonna be shooting them down. Well, this will make him 1 shot away. So let's do that. Okay. The Bloodthirsty shot. I should do that to permanently increase the damage. Well, so far this is going fine. He's gonna start attacking as soon as I kill the queen. I do need to keep that in mind. Yeah, I don't really need to kill her. I can let her delay. I'll remove his armor some. Alright. We're doing good. Alright, so I can reduce their armor yet again, but it's only for this turn. Okay. I think that we're doing fine. I am very tempted to do Arrow Storm, because as long as one of them hits her, she's dead. I think. Actually, yeah. Should be. And that's pretty high odds. No, I won't. Let's just do it this way. Yeah, let's do an arrow back. Okay. Alright, so he's hitting me, but it's actually not for much. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's do the... What do we have in the drop pile? We have no arrows in the drop pile. So the reason why I'm kind of taking this slow is honestly, I really do want to kill this guy with the Bloodthirsty shot, because I want to have that permanent upgrade. That would be nice to have. Didn't come in again. This will actually kill him, so we're going to delay again. Alright. Ooh, that might not actually kill him after all. Yeah, so if I deal minimum damage, I won't kill him with that. Yeah, the Bloodthirsty shot doesn't deal enough. Alright, let's risk it. Alright, he's dead. Oh well, we didn't get the permanent upgrade. I'll live. Okay. Ooh, +5 armor. That's really important here, because I have no armor. I need it for this character. Alright, 2 more, and we already fight the legendary encounter? My goodness. We're thinking of something to draw? I don't know. I do like the new style. Ooh. Okay. I have... Man, I hate this. Okay, so for those of you watching, this is something I really don't like. So this says upgrade. Each enemy killed by this card permanently increases its power by 25%. I killed two... Well, it was either... I think I killed 2 enemies in the last one. But it's not dealing more damage, despite the fact that I did that in the previous fight. But some cards... So the thing is that they use the same term, and it's a little bit frustrating. Because this thing's upgrade is only for the combat. It's not for the entirety of the game, which is frustrating because it's a very weak shot it costs you. So this card I want to get rid of then, because it's not actually good. But some cards, whatever you do, like if it has something like this, it'll actually last through all the different combats. So lost in translation, I guess. A little bit of a bummer. But anyways, so they're dealing a fair bit of damage. I should absolutely do feints. Not taking damage then. I don't have a choice. He is a guardian, so he's going to be taking the hits. I suppose I should draw 2 more arrows. Yeah. Seems like the way to go. I'm not going to stun him, because this will give him some armor. I don't want to do that. Alright. Alright then. We can hit him. We can do close quarters combat. He'll give us some armor. Then we'll do unbreakable feints. Alright. Alright. So I'm going to play this. Deal more damage. So close, yet so far. So he's out, and I will just do a feint and leave it. Okay, we're doing pretty good here, I gotta say. Oh, we'll see. Not one shy, eh? Oh well. Alright, we used our ultimate to kill that guy. Alright, so we have bolas. Deal a hit for 25% damage and stun the enemy. Okay. We have reckless attack. Gain 100% damage and offer 25 armor this turn. Switch to 200% damage and 50 armor. And then we have lob shot. Deal 5 hits for 50% damage to random enemies. This honestly isn't bad, and occasionally I am going to be getting stuff in the future that will be like, for every shot something happens. Like that's what happens with the Sentinel, where it's like every shot that you deal like removes armor by 1 or 5 or whatever it is. The lob shot isn't half bad. I already have a stunning ability, so let's do it. Also, I feel so bad about the bloodthirsty shot because it just doesn't do anything. I gotta stick with lob shot. Alright, and now we can do Wayfarer's Leaves, Smoke Bomb. I don't want to take damage, so I'm not doing Wayfarer's. Smoke Bomb, reduce an enemy's damage by 50%. Acid Bomb, reduce armor of all enemies. We're going to do that. Okay, so we have Cracked Tear. Only helps in the first round, so I don't really want to take that one. Ooh. Cracked Man and a Cracked Gar. Well, I could take a Cracked Gar. I guess I will. I guess I'm just going to have to be shooting for getting it to level 2. It's not very useful in the armor slot. I'll put it there. The reason why I don't like doing it here is occasionally an enemy has some sort of an ability that deals with how many hits it takes. So this can really mess up the flow on accident. But we'll do it for now. Alright, let's see here. He needs to be stunned. He's hitting everybody. And then the Mindbender summoning illusion. So we need to go for the Mindbender and just stun this guy, right? That's all we need to do. Well, I got a stun at the beginning. I suppose I should use it. Yeah. Ooh, it's a stun a random enemy. I missed that part. Okay, let's do a feint. Phantom Aid, and we're going to be pinning this one down. Alright, we could go random attacks and probably kill her, I'm a little bit tempted to do that. Two of them have to go on her. Statistically, it'll happen, I guess. But it's probably too risky. And these are very useful in the future, as is. Ooh, got rid of a bunch of my armor. That is very not good. Alright, so we can stun him, so we don't have to deal with him. Alright, we're going to have to just see what gets drawn here. And the terrible bloodthirsty shot, eh? Alright. Well, I think we just have what we have. We'll take a little bit of damage. I don't think I can... Could I kill him? I doubt it, right? So what I could do is just have it all attack him, then try to risk it with this ability here. I'll go for her and we'll just see what happens. Alright, good. No damage still. Okay. Lob shot, 1 to 2 damage. Perfect. Okay. We have unbreakable feint, so we have no armor. Which is not good. We can't do too much. We can remove a little bit of his armor. We can play the lob shot. Could do arrow storm, but yeah, I guess it doesn't hurt to do arrow storm. It doesn't help too much, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if consecrated oil would have been able to kill him, but I'm blocking his damage at the moment, so I just need to be able to kill him next round. Oh, well, I have a stun, so no matter what, we're fine now. Okay. Cool. Cool. You suck at card games. You've been loving Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon. Is Conquest worth a try for me, maybe? Also, I've been loving your lore series, man. It's great stuff. Thank you so much, Garbo Wolf. I appreciate it. I think I remember your name when at the end of every playthrough, I do a thank you for everybody, and I think I do remember your name. So yeah, thank you for watching for a while. But I like Conquest a lot. You know, it's if you like Tainted Grail's storytelling and their style, it's really good. If you've ever played Slay the Spire, you know, this is a ton like that. So obviously if you like that game, then you probably love this. But yeah. I don't know how much it is. I mean, maybe I would say wait until it's on sale, but I like it a lot. It's a lot of fun. Let's see here. So I could do left flank, draw a card, its energy cost is reduced by 1. Use the energy cost of a random card in hand, draw. Man, this bloodthirsty shot. Oh, bloodthirsty shot is upgrading now. Oh, cool. So I guess the first combat didn't upgrade it? I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna have to look back at the tape to see what happened there. Alright, so we have the Butchery. This is good because it's a free costing card, dealing extra damage, then Slaughter. 1 costing, dealing extra damage, but I so rarely do it, and I already have Release and Arrow Storm, so let's just take nothing. But now that I know that this thing is upgraded, well, no, I'm not taking a second bloodthirsty shot. Too thirsty then. Alright, so we have Doomsday. Whenever a maneuver deals at least 1 hit, gain ultimate charges. I have nothing that deals hits that's a maneuver. Dangerous Backup. After using a quiver, gain 10 armor. Okay, that is really good. The reason why this is so good is because I only start with 5 armor, and this class in particular needs armor in order to gain more block with his cards. And since I have a quiver guaranteed every round, I can play the quiver, get some armor, play a defensive card, and I'm good. Or at the start of every turn, gain 3% damage to the end of combat. Calibration is also really pleasant, but we're going to go Dangerous Backup. And now we're already at the boss? Come on. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, well I can stun a random enemy still. So this thing still isn't crazy low, huh? Only 5 weird candles. I guess I could stun a random enemy here. I can't imagine being able to kill him. Yeah, and he deals such high amount of damage. The only reason why I'm giving a small pause... Let's remove a little bit of that. Cool. You want his armor gets removed as time passes, so let's remove his. Then we're gonna do the arrow bag just to see where we're at. Okay, so we do have a smoke shot. So we can remove the big hit. I do have a fair bit of armor. Unbreakable Feints can probably defend against whatever pops out after stunning him. Yes, it does. Okay. I am happy with my choices at the moment. Okay, that works. For you. Alright, let's see here. So I can do close quarters combat. So I could do Phantom's Aid, close quarters combat, and then Unbreakable Feints. One of them might be enough. Because this is going to give me 40, actually. Let's do it. Yeah, 87. So I'm really fine. I'm very fine. Very okay. Let's remove some more armor and hit him. So he's out of here. We have Seize the Opportunity. I actually prefer hitting the little guys with that. I like to wait until his armor is really low before I start using it on him. Alright, so far things are going okay. Okay. We need to be playing these quivers in order for Unbreakable Feints to be useful still. Okay, good. Alright, so I'm still being able to defend against him. Let's stun him again, because it will remove his armor permanently, but also give him some armor. Okay. We're doing actually really well with the draw. That is, we're really lucking out with the draw here. Okay, 2 hits should kill him. Good. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then we can play the feint. Alright, looks like we're still good. Alright. I'm happy. We're doing good, man. Yeah, I'm glad I took, wherever it's called, Stand Proud, I don't know. The one that I just took, I'm glad I took it. Alright, I think he just needs 1 shot to die. I think that it's technically a chance, though. Draw 1 more card, increases cost by 1. Okay. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's do close quarters combat. Let's do the feint. I think he'll die from this. Okay, he did. And he's the only one to attack now. Alright, that works. Alright, so in 1 more hit, he's gonna pop one of his friends out. So do need to keep that in mind. Alright, my armor's fairly high. Alright, let's hit him. His friend is here now, so let's do an Unbreakable Feint. We should be... Oh, I should have done Corrosive Rainfall first, but not taking damage anyway. We're gonna do Corrosive Rainfall, because this removes so much armor. I mean, 150. That's pretty significant. Okay. Phantom Aid. Yeah, I think I'm going to be killing him now, or focusing... Whoops, that was an accident. But that's okay. I was going to do it at some point. Alright. Took like 400 there. That's pretty good. Okay. Okay, maybe I should focus on the little guys. Ooh, I just realized I have no defensive cards. That's really scary. Okay, I can gain a block, huh? And draw a card. Okay, I might have to do that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. I really don't want to, but I have nothing defensive. Okay, didn't get what I needed anyway. So I have to kill him. This is gonna be blocked. So this one is my top priority. Let's do close quarters Actually, I don't even need the armor if I do this well enough. Well, we know we're bringing in the 2 arrow bags. Okay, so we're gonna be fine. Okay, Bloodthirsty, will this kill him? Yes. I probably shouldn't have done that actually, but I did. Okay, we didn't even need the block. We could have done it without the block. Oh well. We didn't even need it. Yeah, because I can stun him. Stunning is gonna pop out one of his friends, so we're not even going to do that. Yep. Okay. Man, how do we still have no damage? Alright, this might kill him. I think he has a chance to do that lob shot. Oh, he's out. Whew. Oh no. Kid Childs is making liver. I feel like you have to every single time you play Conquest. Especially with all the human liver. Conquest time is absolutely liver time. I can discard a card. Oh, I can get rid of one. Okay. This is tough. I'm not using bow draw. It's too expensive. I'm constantly in a bad situation. Every time, you know, I just don't have the energy for bow draw. I just can't even. Okay, we're going to discard that one. Sorry, bow draw. Let's see here. Okay, so we can unlock a weapon slot for runestones, an armor slot. Okay, we're going to do the weapon because we have a second Gar, and I want to put it in there. Yeah. We need a defensive rune, though. Ooh. Weird candle or healing mixture? I haven't taken any damage. 5 weird candles? Oh, it's 5 weird candles. Oh, no, that's my stock. That's how much I have, sorry. Yeah. Okay, so it's either 1 healing mixture or 1 weird candle. I haven't used the weird candle. I haven't used the healing mixture. I kind of want to save the weird candles for the later fights. So I guess I could bring it in. Alright. If I take health poultices, the healing mixtures, it's like every time I do that, I'm always thinking that means I'm assuming I'm going to be doing bad. And I don't want to be doing bad. Okay, let's see here. If I do the unbreakable, well, okay, Phantom Aid, unbreakable feints, we can pin one of these. We'll shoot him down. Oh, I should have shot him down actually. Oh well. Well, this isn't a bad choice. Not a good choice either. Alright, so he's dead. That permanently upgrades. Maybe. It seems iffy. Yeah, let's go for him next. I could even do this now. Let's do it. Alright. That's pretty hurt. Alright, so we can do Phantom Aid. Hit him. Lob shot will likely kill one of them. Yep. And dead. Easy. That went so fast. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. Alright, unstable mixture. I don't like this one, but gain 10 armor for every enemy alive, and then increase armor of all enemies by 50. And then this one is lose 20 armor for each enemy alive and reduce armor of all enemies by 100. I don't like it. It's too... I don't know. Alright, we have a panic shot. Deal 3 hits for 100% damage to random enemies. Gain 2 armor for until the end of combat for every distinct enemy hit. Well, I mean, this is probably one I'm going to be going for, but it's not because of the ability of gaining armor, but it's because it's 3 hits for 100% damage. That's really nice. The armor is kind of like a side effect. Ricochet isn't bad either, ricochet shot, because it's cleave, but I have noticed that it's actually rather rare that ricochet is exceptional. Like when it shines, it's like once a combat. So I'd much rather just deal an additional 100% damage to in general. Also helps in those single fights. Alright, we can get an acid flask or a smoke bomb. Do I have a smoke bomb? Can I look at my inventory? I can. I have an acid bomb to reduce... Okay. I might grab a smoke bomb just in case I'm in a really bad spot. Okay. We have cracked Nid. Ooh, we're getting rares now. Whoa. Crazy. Okay. For every point of unused energy, increase your damage by 100% next turn. Not too bad. That is something that is a little bit hard for me to remember, because it's like, it's so natural to just like, okay, use all my arrows and go from there. So I'm going to have to, well, actually, then again, arrows cost 0. So, well, okay. So maybe this is a little bit more valuable here. But I'm looking for something in armor in particular. All right, we have P-Orth. Okay, start combat with plus 50% damage bonus. You lose 5% each turn. And in the armor slot, start each combat with 25 armor. Lose 5 each turn from the bonus. Then Oz is a healer. The armor for Nid is for every point of unused energy, draw 2 additional cards. I'm going to either go Nid or P-Orth. I liked Nid a lot in my last run. It worked out pretty well. Doma at 5 armor. I think that I'm actually doing okay with armor now, especially now that I have the new passive. So let's go Nid. Let's draw extra cards if we have an extra point of energy. Let's do that. Alright, put that in. Alright, and one more fight to the Treasure Guardian. Okay. Ugh, the sick man. I do not like the sick man. Whoops. Okay. So we're going to do that. I could smoke him. A little tempted to do that. Do I need to? It doesn't help too much, but it does help a little bit. It'll take me a moment to kill her, so he'll lose his armor by then. Alright, let's bring in the arrows. I don't want to do panic shot, because more than likely I'm going to hit him, and if I do, then I'm going to have some issues, because he's going to deal damage to me. Because he stinks. Literally. Alright, let's see. The flip is lose 50% damage next turn. That's pretty bad if I don't play that. Okay, we're going to try to get our bloodthirsty shot to kill that one. The sleeper. We might be able to manage that. That's very close. Ugh. It's very close. I guess I'll take the risk. Do a 2 away. Oh well. Alright, so that one's out of here. I'm not defending against the single point of damage, so let's do that. Alright, so we're not dealing as much damage in this round, but it's not a huge decrease. Like, we go from 100% to 80, well, you know. It's going to be felt, but it's not terrible. Alright, we don't have anything defensive at the moment, which I really don't like to see. I can't exactly kill the guy on the right, the sick man, in one hit, which I do not like. If I do this, he's... yeah, I guess I could do that. I am a little bit tempted to do multi-shot here. It might be one of the few times that it's valid. Alright, we'll do it. It's a big risk. Let's get rid of a little bit of Red Death. I can do this as well. It'll kill him, injure... well, it might actually kill them both. It did. I don't know how much damage I took, though. That's the concerning part. We'll see in a moment. Alright, so your Spiritual Blows, it's free, but it costs me 5 charges. I think at the moment we're doing good. We probably are only going to want to have 1 more quiver by the end of it, maybe 2. I'm not taking David and Goliath. This one is better for other classes. 0 cost and gain 100 barrier if your armor is equal or smaller than 25. And then the flip is gain 50 barrier if your armor is equal or higher than 25. Well, actually, now that I think about it, I am able to manipulate my armor a little bit, so this isn't terrible. Then we have Cover Shot. Deal a hit, gain barrier. Cover Shot is also good, for obvious reasons. The ability to gain barrier regardless of my armor value is good. Yeah. Equal to or smaller. Maybe I'll go Cover Shot. Yeah, I probably will. Hey, Naomi. Yes, you have a mosquito bite on the inside of your wrist. First mosquito of the summer. I live in the third, second floor, Slope Hill, so getting mosquitoes is super rare. Man, alright, we'll do Cover Shot. Alright, constant motion at the end of every turn. Create barrier equal to 10% of your armor. I don't know about that. Keen Resolve. Increase the ultimate ability's damage by 25%. That's really strong. Let's do that one. We also have Calibration. At the start of each turn, gain 3% damage until the end of combat. We're going to take Keen Resolve. There's a lot of damage. We're fighting now. Grotesque Nobleman. Oh, classic. So we need to kill his friends, the Undying Subjects. And if we do, they will attack their master. So that's essentially the goal. We can also attack him, but he has more armor. Essentially, it's supposed to dissuade that. They also do a big hit to their master if you kill him. I already have the blocks to defend against this guy. And this 20 damage is going on him, don't worry. I'm fine. Oh, that's rough. Can't play Panic Shot. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. We can do a Phantom Aid. I suppose I should. Giving us more armor. We definitely need it. Armor is kind of low, isn't it? We can actually lower his armor. I got to play 2 of these. We'll do an Unbreakable Feints and a Feint. Should have done it the other way, but I'm able to defend against them, so we're good. Alright. Alright, let's do Phantom's Aid. Keeps on increasing his armor. Could do a lob shot, so we have 2 energy left. Could see where the lob shot goes. Let's do that. Okay. So we can kill this one. Do I do Bloodthirsty Shot? I suppose. Suppose I should. Yeah. I think it'll count as increasing the damage. I also could have this go off at this point. Maybe I will. Alright, good. So we're not... Oh, is he hitting me? All allies. Okay. So he's hitting his allies. They're hitting him. So we are not part of this. And we killed him. Alright, we're going to grab 5 more armor. I want to be at about 10, so... Ooh. Alright. Phantom's Aid. Who do I want to pin down? He's going to become a problem because I hit him a ton. I only want to attack him. I feel really confident that I can kill him this round. So I feel really confident that I can kill him this round. No, let's go for this guy. Yeah, let's play it safe, getting more armor. Okay, so 1 down, then we can do Unbreakable Feints, we're fine. Okay, bring that in, hit him. Bring in the arrow bag. Ooh. That's not good, and that's not gonna kill him, okay. We want to defend, so we're just gonna play Feints. Alright, what do we have here? Panic Shot, Cover Shot. Actually, gonna hit him. Oh, okay, good, I didn't deal actual damage. I only did that to remove his armor. Okay, he's very close to death. Let's do a Smoke Shot. Finish him off. We saved an energy, meaning that we drew 2 additional cards. Okay. Let's see here. With his armor, Lob Shot will probably just kill him. Anything we want to flip, we could flip the Unbreakable Feints. And I'm feeling pretty confident, aren't I? But yeah, that's going to absolutely kill him. Yeah, let's do that. He's dead. Man. Oh man, you got Lyme disease? Or are you saying you got Lyme disease from the tick bite? I'm 4 or 5 years old. Ever since then, bugs just die when they bite me. What? By the way, Kid Childs, you have said it a few times that you've like almost died or died for a minute or something like that. I don't know if you're okay to talk about it, but what happened? I'm very curious. So if weird coded arrows that give us 25% additional damage. We have mindful progress, draws, and then advanced feints is probably going to go for. There's a really powerful feint. Let's do that. All right. Weirdness shroom. Nobody knows what'll happen when you eat it. We got a smoke bomb. We already have one. We could grab a second. We have an acid flask. Let's grab the acid flask. Oh, we have a mythical? Whoa. Let's see what they give us, though. Alright, +1 energy every 3 turns. It's not bad. At the end of every second turn, gain a block. It's better than what I have. What do you have here? Provides extra damage for every enemy killed, extra armor for every enemy killed. No. Well, now that I think about it, Hagel... Yeah, Hagel mustn't be in this combat. The Hagel must be something that lasts forever. Because, right, that doesn't make sense, because you're never going to have 20 enemies in a combat. Yeah, so this must be something that permanently upgrades through the game. So Hagel actually might not be bad. Then we have Ear. At the start of every turn, reduce the cost of 1 card by 1. That's so good. And every 5th card played is duplicated. Oh my gosh, they're both really good. Oh man, that's... Oh, that... Okay, I think we're going to take... I mean, duplication... Yeah, let's take good duplication. Duplication it is. So when you got appendicitis, it's kind of funny. You're absurdly healthy, and then what nearly killed me was mechanical failure. Huh. Weird, you could see your dad in the other room. Whoa. That is insane, Kid Child. You had an out-of-body experience. That really is crazy. By the way, Kid Child, I know that your room in the hospital was on the 12th floor or something like that. And the surgery room was somewhere else. So, that is really crazy. So, Kid Childs, I know that you've said that you are into like philosophy, that kind of stuff. So, out of curiosity, what do you think happened to you? Like when you had that out of body experience, like what happened? Alright, we can do a cover shot. That's gonna be enough to just deal with this. We can do that. Arrow, and I could do Corrosive Rainfall. I am very... Yeah, but he's gonna die so soon. Well, you know what? This will make it that he will die. Uh-oh. I don't want to kill him, actually. Okay, good. This will make it that he'll die immediately, so I can start working on the other two. Ooh, actually, this is a tough call. Maybe I'll start with an arrow bag. Okay. Okay, Lob Shot is interesting, because it's going to hit him and then the others. Let's do Lob Shot. Okay, that was kind of strange. Dead. Ooh, that was duplicated, I think. Nice. You think you have something of a handle on it. When I was on the other side or out of body or whatever you want to call it, the exact same as being in a dream, even though all the stuff I saw was later confirmed. That is really crazy. We're going to take Shot of Hope, by the way. Scavenging. Discard all cards. Gain ultimate charge for each card discarded. That's a no. That's good for another class, but... Too many options. Drawing the first card over the hand limit grants you 3 ultimate charges and 100% damage. I don't have that situation. Each discarded arrow grants you 20 barrier. That is really nice. As I also have too many arrows that cost 1 or higher. Or, well, 1. At the end of a return, create barrier equal to 10% of your armor. That's so little. Can do protection. This leads you to believe your dreams, maybe reality by extension, is part of some kind of dream. And death is part of the same dream, just your conjecture. Interesting. I suppose that when we were talking about the lore videos and how in part 1 that you were saying that my theory about the theory of forms and the theory of water, you know, something like that might be our reality. It now makes a lot of sense why it's like, well, hey, maybe it is something like this. Anyway, an alternate dimension. All right, so we have Renegade Protector, Sentinel. We have 2 Cutthroats. All right. Okay, this doesn't look too bad at the moment. And cover shot alone? Yes, cover shot alone will be able to deal with the damage they're dealing. The bad news is I'm not getting enough arrows. It's not as many as I want. I guess I'll do close quarters combat. Ooh, okay, I have to just end it. Okay. Lose 50 armor, that's not good. Not good at all. You know what, maybe I'm gonna just do this. Make sure I'm defended. We draw 2 cards. Wait, Shot of Hope is different. Okay, well, that was strange. Or maybe it's duplicated. Okay. Alright, we're doing fine so far. Did do Arrow Storm, but then I can't defend, right? So I can't do Arrow Storm. Alright, hit him. Do a lob shot. Shot, and then a feint. You don't think you're still dead? Dude, Kid Childs, you're not dead, I swear. I am alive, I promise you. What you're experiencing is real, I swear. Okay, they're not dealing crazy damage. I suppose what I could do is just discard some arrows to make sure I kill these guys and I don't really have to worry about it. So I'm not going to even play the feints. Alright. Let's see here. So we're discarding 2. 2's plenty. I think 1 is enough, but yeah. Actually, no, I needed 2. Okay. Set up on the mind and everything tangential. Yeah. The real visceral stuff that construct is constructed with. Yeah. Yeah, I will say I have, yeah, as I had said before, I have my own view. Oh wow, they removed a ton of my armor. That was so uncool of them. Alright, so how am I going to be able to handle this? So I can increase my armor by 40, but 40 isn't enough. I need a little bit more. That's scary. Very scary. I mean, I could go all out and try to kill these guys, but that might be overkill. You know what? We have too many items at the moment. We're going to do the acid bomb. We can see how far we can get and then decide from there what we want to do. I can kill him with this, but maybe I'll save it. Oh, I didn't even realize I had the cover shot. How did I miss that? Okay. Okay, let's kill him. Let's just see what happens. Okay, so we killed him. We're taking no damage. Ah. Oh, I forgot that discarding arrows gives you barrier. How did I miss? How did I forget? It doesn't matter. The guy died, so. The guy is in the game. You clarify that this mind is the stuff in question, or some kind of physical medium below tangible perception. The big bag of worms. I know. Well, phone fell. Yeah, I know. It is interesting. But yeah. You lucid dream, man, so lucky. All right, we're going to. I guess I could just do a lob shot, and that'll kill him, almost guaranteed. And we're just going to go from there. I think that's what I should be doing here. I'm not able to play close quarters combat because I'm not going to have enough arrows up. Yeah, if I do feints... Yeah, I have enough for feint and lob shot. Okay, so I'm not taking damage. Do I want to play this instead, then? If I play this... Yeah, I'd play draw 2 cards less. It's a little bit annoying. Let's just play it. Because we're not in a bad spot here. We're able to defend against him. So, alright. And now just 1v1, as it should be. Let's see. We're going to do acid. Let's draw some stuffs. Alright. Not taking damage. We're good. Alright. I think that we're doing fine then. This might kill him, actually. Yep. Another one down. Your dreams are also vivid? I also frequently dream POVs of other people I've never met. Makes me wonder if that's how some oracles worked back in the day. Yeah. Very interesting. Okay, what do we want to get rid of is now my question. I am not using Aerostorm ever. Maybe I'm just going to get rid of it. I mean, well, I should say I've used it twice. But it's not often enough. I'm going to just dump it. We already have a mastery? Wow, that was fast. Okay, gain 30 max health. Using a quiver grants you 50% damage this turn. Really good for this. Well, actually, this is for this character. Really good. I'll just say that. +5 armor. Ultimate deals 2 hits for each ultimate charge. I believe this is what I did when I hit my record, but like I decided to switch over to this, I think. But I don't. Man, that actually is pretty good. But we're going to be doing weaponized quiver. Like, it's hard to say no to that when you're guaranteed a quiver every round. So just like, oh, plus 50% damage. Like, how can I say no to that? Let's do it. And this is really nice, though, doubling the hits. Man, actually, now that I think about it, that is really good, being able to double the hits, because I'm already increasing the damage output that I deal with the ultimate by 25%, and then doubling it again, that's actually really crazy. Ooh. Ooh. And +5 armor is really tempting. You know what? I don't think I... No, let's play Quiver and play it safe, eh? Oh. Okay. Weaponized Quiver. So I can pick another one. I haven't even used the Weird Candle yet. It'd feel weird to use it. I haven't even used the healing mixture yet. When I'm gonna need one of these, I'm gonna really need it. But alright, let's do a Weird Candle. We're also gonna use a Weird Candle as soon as I can. Have to get into the fight first. Oh no, I could have pressed the inventory. I forgot. Alright, let's pop one and see how high it goes. Alright, so it's 50%. That's fine by me. Okay. Let's see here. So we have the deranged red priest. He's going to be doing some healing, adding some berry with the soul blade. Man, the soul blade has more than double his health than the last time I saw this guy. Each hit received will make it one more hit in the next attack. And then we have the tainted corpse. He keeps on resurrecting. Okay. Phantom's Aid. I don't really want to pin him down unless I think I can kill him. or inoculate him. I don't have you know, let's just attack the healer. Play safe with the healer. We could do close quarters combat. It'll give us a ton of armor. I suppose it's the way to go. And we'll hit him. He's out. Alright, so this armor is going to be enough that I can hit him without being worried. Yep. Yeah, tons of armor there. No worries to speak of. We're going to do Phantom Aid. We deal more damage. We're going to hit him. I feel like we'll be okay. Probably. We have 2 energy left. Could do lob shot. I don't know how many hits he's going to take. So cover shot is not going to kill him. It's not. Okay, we're just going to do unbreakable feints and end the turn. Oh, it's duplicated. Ooh. Wish I had realized that. Yeah, I do need to keep track of those. Alright, we're going to do Phantom's Aid. We're going to hit him. We're going to hit him again. Alright, we're going to kill him with this. Nice. Now he's coming in. Did grab a bunch of these toxic shots. That's fine. It was duplicated, I forgot. Oh, that's good, obviously. Got him. Man, I knew that it was being duplicated, but then I immediately forgot right after I realized. Anyway, so we have heavy shot, deal a big hit. Got bombardment, multi-shot random enemies. Damage increases for each arrow. I say no. And then we have splitting shot. I'm probably gonna say no to all these. None of these I think are worth it. Heavy shot is nice, but it's another shot that costs 1 energy, and it's just not good enough. So we're gonna cancel. Alright, oversaturated runestone. I mean, that's really good for a finale, but I don't know if I'm going to be seeing a finale here. Also, at some point, I must need gold, right? Okay, that flashed on the screen for a second. I don't know what that was. Alright, so I can... so Ethel... Alright, we're just going to take the Gar. So we can combine. So this can go into the weapon slot. I suppose I'll do that. So every point of unused energy increases damage in the next turn by 100%. Okay. Yeah, kid shots. I absolutely believe that there is, like, you know, there is more than the material world. I think that that's very definitive. Like there's just so much evidence for that. But yeah, so it's like many times a lot of those sorts of things, it's like hard to really grasp. Like how did those young girls get picked who do have the ability to see these different things, and it just makes no sense. Anyway, so I should probably go after the Soul Harvester, because after one of his buddies dies, he summons somebody. So let's do this. I don't have another arrow, which is a little bit sad, but it's okay. Okay, we can do lob shot, but I'm not going to. Let's hit him, and then just do an unbreakable feint. Should be fine from that. Perfect. Alright, Phantom's Aid. Hit him. They're dealing a lot more damage here. Okay, the Thirst. Bloodthirsty shot. Let's think about it. The feint will probably keep me safe. Yeah, it's kind of close. Let's see if we can't kill him, because this is going to be duplicated. And the one time I remember. Didn't even work. Okay, I guess I'll just stun him. Alright. They removed a ton of my armor, because they're jerks. We could do a panic shot. It might kill him. Not a bad idea. Give us temporary armor as well. Let's go Phantom's Aid. That'll give us more damage. We're then going to do a panic. Alright. So that'll kill him, or it. You dead. It. You are hitting me a lot. If I do not play shot, I think that's probably the way I'm going to be going with this. If I don't play shot, I'm going to be grabbing 20 barrier, then that will be enough. Even though it's a big hit. This way I don't think I took damage there. Maybe I did. Okay. Alright, we're going to do Phantom's Aid. We're going to plop that on him. That won't quite kill him, eh? So we're going to hit him and then kill him. Alright. The Unbreakable Feints. This will kill him, right? Let's see. Yes, it ends the combat. It is the combat ender, so. Perfect. Alright, so we have multi-step routine. Draw a quiver, reduce its cost by 2 by 1, sorry. Inhuman Rampage, multi-shot, random enemies, deal plus 100% damage. Exile. This is pretty good. I do like this because exiling is nice, because it's just like, okay, so I'm going to be doing the multi-shot once in the combat. This isn't too bad. We have Upshot, deal a hit for 400% damage next turn, lose an energy. I don't know. An Exhausting Shot, deal a hit for 100% damage, 1 hit for each arrow in hand. Next turn, deal 20% less damage. I don't like dealing less damage. Uncool. Upshot, it deals a boatload of damage, but I think that energy loss is really going to be felt. Really going to be felt. So I think both of them are out. Multi-step routine. Man. I don't think that this is worth. I don't think that this is worth it. I mean, the thing is that this would be worth it if this also would increase charges, because I can definitely imagine situations where this is pointless because I don't have the charges to play the, play whatever quiver I end up drawing, and that's not good because then I just waste an energy, and I can't play it anyway. So let's do a big old cancel. Upshot is interesting, but I'm not going to do it. I don't want to accidentally shoot myself in the foot. Calibration at the start of every turn. Gain plus 3% damage. That's nice. First arrow played is 1 energy cheaper. I actually do have a lot of arrows that costs 1 energy, so that's actually not half bad. Rupturing Shot. Each hit has a 10% chance to reduce enemies' armor by 5. I actually like all of these. Rupturing Shot probably does work well with the ultimate if I am fighting a boss. Because I do the ultimate, I deal a ton of hits, so this would go off probably a couple times. Calibration. Rupturing Shot. A free arrow at the beginning, or 3% damage each turn. I guess I'll go 3% damage. Yeah, Upshot worked really. Yeah, I think it did work well in the last build. But that's because I was messing with energy. It was like, oh, well, instead of having 7 energy, now I have 6 this turn. So it's like, well, that's cool. Alright, we have the giant worm serpents. They're dealing a lot of damage, which is very uncool. Alright, starting as per usual. Alright, so at the moment, what do I want to do? I guess if I duplicate the feint, I'm not going to be taking damage. I shouldn't be. So yeah, let's try to duplicate the feint. And I believe if you kill the guy in the middle, it ends it. So let's actually attack him. If I'm playing the feint, I can do an arrow bag. Let's see what we get. Okay. So this is going to be duplicated. We're going to do a double feint. So we're very fine. We'll just hit him a couple of more times. Okay, bring that in. We have Unbreakable Feint. We might have to do that a second time. Right, we have another Unbreakable Feint. Alright, if I do close quarters combat, that's going to give me enough armor that I probably just need to do. One of these bits can be duplicated then, right? Well, it doesn't really matter. Well, what are they dealing, actually? So they're dealing 30, 40 damage. If I play this, it's going to be giving me 30. So, yeah. Let's do close quarters. Unbreakable Feints, which will be double played. Leave it. We have tons of block. An absurd amount. Alright. Let's hit him. Hit him. Alright, so currently they're dealing what? About 10, 20, 35-ish. So Unbreakable Feint would be perfectly fine to play. Let's do that. Then we can still play Bloodthirsty Shot. It's a big hit that'll be played twice. Alright. Seem to be doing fine. Let's bring him in. Let's see if we can't kill this guy. We did. Alright, so we can get 5 more armor, another damage, and max health. I don't know. Am I lacking in damage? Maybe a little. We're actually doing okay with all the constant armor buffs. So let's get 1 more damage. Alright. I think we're doing good. I like how we're doing. Alright, let's see. We can do the Phantom's Aid. Good way to start. I guess I should be going for the Corrupted Giant. The Deranged Red Priest is valid too. We'll be creating barriers in a moment here, I believe. Okay. Let's see. So I have 2 energy left. Let's hit him. Yeah. I think that I'm going to have to duplicate a feint here, right? And if I do close quarters combat, then maybe I don't need to. And that is a big risk. Let's do it. So this... Oh yeah, we're fine. We're fine. It wasn't a big risk at all. I totally knew it was fine. Let's even smoke him. Yeah. I totally knew. 100% calculated. 100%. Okay, we're gonna be playing Phantom's Aid. Move his armor. We can do a lob shot. Ooh, 1 away. Come on, dude. Come on. So close. Alright, we're going to do arrow bag. Yeah, because if this gets discarded, we're going to get a bunch of armor. And he's dead. Alright, so we avoid it. Now we can play this to reduce armor of all enemies by 25. Alright, we're going to be doing a Phantom Aid. Let's pin down this guy and shoot him. I don't think his healing works on these guys. Because, right, they have barrier, so it's not like they heal it. With Panic Shot, wow, that's actually a lot. What do I want to do? I don't want to do anything, but he is hitting me, so I have to do a feint. Okay. Alright, let's see here. We do have a fair bit of charge. I think it's likely valid to just do a bunch of hits and use the ultimate. I might do that. As opposed to playing those. Alright. Alright, let's do it. Didn't kill him. Oh well. This is gonna get duplicated if I play it. I don't want to duplicate it, but smoke shot, so. Okay. Alright, let's see. Can't kill him with Bloodthirsty, but he's about dead now. And yeah, just sit. And dead. Alright. Field attack. Multi-shot all enemies. No, thank you. Plan A. I don't know if I've seen this one. Discard all cards. Next turn, draw 0 arrows. 1 card. 1 per each card. 1 per each discarded card. Okay. And then plan B. Discard all cards. Next turn, draw maneuvers. I don't know. I mean, that's not terrible, but I mean, I would only do it if I have an easy way to make this card free. Then I might consider it. David and Goliath isn't bad either. as I had explained, since I'm able to increase armor and decrease it pretty regularly. But I don't know. I have five defensive cards. I think that's good enough. I think that's good. If I find another advanced feint, I'd take it, but I think we're good. Plus we gain barrier from our arrows. All right, we have smoke bomb. I could grab a second one. Let's do it. Cracked man, cracked gar, cracked tier. I don't like any of these. We're taking a gar. I really don't like any of these, but okay, gar it is. I'll just be sitting in the back. Okay. Actually, wait a second. Man, I forget Nid so much, so let's do Gar. I forget Nid. Sorry, Nid. And also, I didn't realize how piddly damage I deal. +2 actually is felt. That's almost a 20% increase in damage. Well, I think it's like 17 or something, but significant enough. Stun a random enemy, eh? Alright, so we want to kill the Soul Harvester because he's going to be bringing in souls if I do not kill him first. We're going to do Phantom's Aid. Now I have to think about what I want to duplicate. What are they dealing? 10? Yeah, I mean a little bit more than 20 damage. So we don't need to duplicate Feint. So we can just play Feint. We might not have even needed to do that, but we did. And then we're going to hit him. This will be duplicated. Ugh. Okay, whatever. Okay, that's fine. That's fine by me. Whatever. We'll take a little bit of damage there. I don't know if that's... I mean, he's still going to be one hit away regardless, but... Okay. Do a Phantom. Let's hit this guy. He deals... Does he hit random enemies at the moment? Somebody will attack random targets. Okay, so he's different than the guy in Act 3. I have to keep track of that. Okay, let's shoot him. So he's dead. You don't have to worry about it. Shot of Hope, huh? Ooh, the bloodthirsty shot. Alright, let's use... Ooh, it's going to be duplicated. Ugh, I don't need to duplicate it. Well, maybe on him it would kill him? Man, that's too risky, right? That is too risky. Let's do a Shot of Hope on you. Okay. Okay, I was hoping for something else to be drawn. So I can kill him. Let's do an advanced feint, I guess. So we'll be fine. Alright. Yeah, that's probably misplayed. But I didn't take any damage, which is the important part. But it was definitely misplayed. Okay, so I can play 2 shots. I think I have the right mind. Would he die from this? Yeah, he probably will. Not even focusing on him. He's dealing so much damage at the moment. Alright, let's hit him. Twice. Alright. So we can do close quarters combat. Gives us a ton of armor. We're going to duplicate Unbreakable Feints, I suppose. Let's see here. Actually, this will kill him. And then when this gets discarded, I get 20 barrier, so I'm fine. Alright, good. Good. Alright, let's see here. Let's play that. Let's lower his armor a little bit. Okay, we can do Shot of Hope. Okay, that's fine. He's almost dead. Bring in the arrow bag, which gets duplicated. Kind of want to do a duplicated cover shot. Oh no, I don't need to. Right, let's do... Wait, no, we already did a duplicate. My bad. Right, let's do a lob shot. Hit. And hit. We're fine. Oh, I could have played this and probably would have died. Let's play Unbreakable just to make it flip. Alright, so he's almost dead. We can end it. We're going to be getting barrier for the shots. And now that he's no longer in his weird state, he's dead. Alright, so Spiritual Blows of drawing 3 weak shots. I don't know. I like having my charges. Ambition and Empty Vial. Empty Vial is really strange. offer 10 health, offer 10 health, and then heal for 20, and then gain 50 damage until the end of combat. I've said it before, but if it cost me 0 energy to offer the 10 health, I would do it. But it doesn't, so. And I think that's it. I don't like ambition, gives us armor and damage, and then the flip is making the end less. So, I think that we're good. I want a better arrow that deals more damage, but alright, what do we have? Increase health by 40. Okay, drawing additional arrows grants you +5 damage this turn. Okay, multi-shot before using an ultimate ability. Multi-shot. Wait, what do you mean by that? Use all arrows and spirit arrows. Oh, okay. So every time I play the ultimate, I immediately play all my arrows, and then my ultimate goes off. That's interesting, but I don't know. More than likely, I'm probably playing arrows. If I'm multi-shotting, I'm probably playing a bunch to try to get the ultimate ability up. So that'd be a little bit hard to time, and also I'd be worried about accidentally stunning the wrong person and giving them 50 armor. Let's do Deadly Force. Just extra damage. You can't go wrong with damage. Hello, Mr. Tizo. Ooh, the legendary counter already. Do this. Hello, Darenheim Winterbane. Alright, so let's bring in the no one's even hitting me. Come on. Why are they doing that? Alright, let's hit him. Hit him. Let's wait for the duplicate. I kinda wanna flip this, but man. I'm like forcing myself to not flip Unbreakable Feints. Okay, let's hit him. Alright, we can do Panic Shot and another hit. Yeah, we're gonna smoke him. The only reason is to increase our ultimate, and we're not gonna deal damage to him anytime soon. Plus he's buffing, so let's stop him. Okay, so he's dealing good damage. Not great damage. Let's see here. Is this enough to kill this one? No. Only if it's duplicated. I could... No, that costs an energy. What could I do? Everything costs too much. It all costs way too much. I don't think that there's necessarily a bad choice. Well, besides just ending the turn. If I do Bloodthirsty Shot, though, I'll only get 20 barrier, so I would take damage. So let's do an arrow bag and hope we get... Oh no, I don't want to do that. Let's just do a cover. Yeah, cover's fine. Because we won't take damage. Alright, bring in Phantom's Aid. That guy's almost dead, kinda. I kinda want to use this on him. Lower his armor. Hit him. Very close. This might kill him. It did. Nice. Okay. We have Lob Shot available. We have Arrow Bag. No one's hitting me yet. Hit him. Man. Hit him. Could do Bloodthirsty, I suppose. Alright, pretty big hit. These are looking pretty good tonight, by the way. Oh yeah, 13. Yeah, not half bad. Yeah, I know. I've been averaging like around 7 lately, but yeah. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate you guys. Alright, so he's hitting with an unfriendly amount. Okay, so if I play Panic Shot, I'm going to be taking damage. So I can't really play Panic Shot. Ooh. And now it's really tempting. Okay, so if I discard Panic Shot, might be okay. I shouldn't be risking this, right? I should not be risking that. Man, if I play this, though, it gets duplicated. It's so tempting. I'm doing it. Let's see. Can we kill him? Oh, yeah, we can. So, 100% calculated. Obviously knew what I was doing. Yeah. Obviously. Okay, discard a card. Well, what do we want to get rid of? Everything is working for us, I think. Let's think about it. So everything at the top, I want to keep all these. Regular shots are important. Smoke shots important. The feints are important. I want to have the corrosive rainfall because it does so much toxic, especially if I fight like the Four Dweller. This is gonna be useful. I need the armor, so that's staying. This thing is slowly becoming very deadly. 175% damage. It's good. It's gonna get better. That's staying. The lob shot is a 250% damage hit, essentially. Panic shot deals more damage than that. And it gives me armor. So I suppose of all the cards, lob shot and cover are the least valuable. But cover shot has saved my keister a couple of times. The only thing that isn't the best is lob shot. And lob shot might have to part ways. The other thing that is making me tempted to dump it is because if I don't draw another feint, it's going to become rarer and rarer to find these defensive cards, and more than likely I'm going to be grabbing a big hit as soon as I can, meaning that I'm going to be slowly become overloaded with arrows. So let's dump lob, even though I bought it. Alright, now what do I want? We could grab another weapon slot or another armor. I'm kind of feeling weapon again. Yeah, let's do weapon. Now we can add Nid, or if I have extra energy, get more damage the following round. I haven't had a use for healing mixture. I guess we'll grab another weird candle. I should also use it. And I'll remember how to do it this time. Use. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, this is what I was saying about not having enough feints. Okay. Let's think about it. Obviously, discarding cards will give me barrier. It gives me 20 apiece. Cover shot is going to give me 15. I could also duplicate cover shot. If I duplicate cover shot, they're not going to deal damage to me, actually. Yeah. So, I guess we're going to just... If I do this, I can't duplicate cover shot. Oh, no, I can. Alright, I think that's what we'll do. And also we're saving a bunch of ultimates for the following round. Alright. A lot of damage there, huh? It is a lot of damage. Alright, we're going to be doing a Phantom's Aid to bring in the close quarters combat. We're going to put that on him. Oh, wow. Big hit, eh? Okay. I am a little bit tempted to duplicate the panic shot. But he's not going to go down, right? So, yeah, let's duplicate the shot of hope then. Let's hit him, duplicate this, see what we get. We got 2 arrows. Well, we got 1 from the draw. I'm not going to do panic shot. We're just going to do an unbreakable feint, I believe. Yep. But no damage still. The 7 damage I've taken doesn't count, for the record. It doesn't count. Just ignore it. It's not there. Alright, so reduce his armor by 25. Okay, it happened, but it wasn't fair, okay? It wasn't fair. It was... The guy was sick. It was one of the guys with the Red Death. Absolutely doesn't count. Alright, so he's dead. He's dead. Yeah, let's go random. They're out. Alright, left flank, right flank. Okay, Shot of Destiny. This is an interesting one. It's a big hit, like I've been wanting. In order for it to be worth it, I'm gonna have to play like 5-ish cards by the time it gets played, which will happen semi-regularly. Yeah, I think that's fine. Shot of Destiny is the way to go. Take it. I mean, again, I wanted a big hit, and that's a big hit. Knocking Skull, I love that. Discard all cards, draw 3. Sometimes that is so helpful. Not always, but sometimes. Alright, Calc is not bad. Eel, honestly, all these aren't terrible, but we're taking another Gar. We're trying to get another level 2. Slowly but surely. We're also replacing Nid. Sorry, Nid. Yeah, also, do I want to take something out? The Oversaturated Runestone is too good. I'm going to wait on that. Put that in. Acid Flask. Okay. Oh, great. 3 of them. Okay. This is about 60 damage at the moment. Smoke Shot is going to be rather wise here. Let's bring in Phantom Aid. We can hit one of them. They have a lot of health. Arrow Bag. Let's do one of these shots. I don't know what I want to duplicate yet. I suppose if I just duplicate a feint, I'll be fine. So let's err on the side of safety. Let's just do that. Yeah, we're very fine. Very, very fine. Let's bring that in. Let's pin him down. Going for that guy. They're not dealing a crazy amount of damage. Let's do Unbreakable Feint. And now I can duplicate something. So I guess we'll duplicate Shot at Destiny. I'll technically deal more. Ever so slightly. Okay. Phantom's Aid. Hit him. He's pretty low. He'll probably die in 1 hit. I hope. I hope. Let's see here. They removed a boatload of armor, which is something I have to think about. Obviously. We probably want to duplicate the close quarters combat because of that, which is very doable. Oh, I misclicked. That's very bad. Huh. Well, that's not good that I misclicked there. Well, so I can do the... Okay. So I have to duplicate Mastered Feints. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. It's all calculated. Luckily, I have backup plans. Okay, just hit him. Aw, man. That was closer than I'd like to admit. Oh yeah, Nid is back to being mid. I do need to remember I have Nid though. I do need to remember that. Alright, Phantom Aid. Let's see what we get. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see here. Let's hit him so he's out. We can probably attack this guy to death. We did. Alright. So if we do nothing, we're gonna have enough barrier. Actually, let me think about it. Actually, 26 is their maximum. So if I just discard Smoke Shot, it'll be enough. So Smoke Shot will be discarded. Do I want to hit or gain 50 damage? Let's gain 50 damage. Alright, we're doing really good. Alright, I just want to deal as much damage as possible. Alright, we're going to use the duplicate ability on Shot of Destiny, I think. That'll get him to 0. This will as well, though. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So we just have to deal with the 1. He is hitting hard, but... Alright, let's draw. Do Phantom's Aid. Hit him. We're about to be able to do a duplicate. Wow, this will just kill him, right? Yeah. Don't even need to think. Alright, what do we have? Acid Flood. This isn't as useful for this character. Deal hit for 50% damage and reduce the enemy's armor by 0. 10 for each arrow card in hand. And discard all hero arrows. It's not terrible. One of the main reasons why this isn't too bad is that whenever you discard arrows, I gain barrier. So I can kind of time it with that. It's also zero costing, which is the other thing. Yeah, I don't know. That is very difficult. And then we have piercing shot, zero costing. It has pierce. Pierce isn't too bad. Pierce honestly isn't that bad. It's a 75% damage attack, which I don't like. Then heavy protection, gain 40 armor for 4 turns, followed by gain barrier equal to 300% of your armor. It is a big defense. I am leaning toward acid shot. If it doesn't go well, I'll get rid of it when I defeat the next boss. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, reckoning multi-shot before using the ultimate. Keeping distance at the end of your turn, lose only 90% of your barrier. Oh man, that's okay. Constant motion at the end of your turn, create barrier equal to 10% of your armor. Both of those are similar. I think that keeping distance may give me more. Pretty sure. Pretty sure it would, but very little, only barely. Man, I wish I had a different option. Reckoning isn't terrible, but I don't know. I guess we'll get keeping distance. Yeah, you're right, kid childs. Discarding also equals barrier. Okay, man. This is tough. This is only going to be helpful in this would never have been helpful so far, probably. Now let's do keeping distance. We'll just save some barrier. Because in certain circumstances, I will have forgotten about the arrows giving me barrier. Then in that moment, I'll have like 10 extra in the next round. I'm like, oh yeah, this is actually helpful. Who knows? Alright, these guys are annoying. Negate the first 5 hits in a single turn. So we kind of want to lower their armor. Let's do a... yeah, shot of hope, I guess. Just draw. Okay. The good thing about these guys, though, is that the hit, it counts when I have the shadow shot that always follows after I attack. So, with every attack, it actually lowers by 2 as opposed to 1. So we can already deal damage to it if we do the bloodthirsty shot, for example. Let's do an arrow bag and see what happens. Alright, we might be able to kill him, actually. Yeah, we can. Wait. No. I shouldn't kill him. I shouldn't kill him. Because then, if I do, I'm going to be taking a lot of damage. We'll do faint. Great, I got 3 barrier. Wow. Man. Fantastic. Okay, well, Acid Flood, I'm not opposed to it at this very moment. Because I'm probably not going to be using Smoke Shot. Yeah, this isn't a bad time to use it, actually. Let's do it. Phantom Aid. We can do Close Quarters Combat. Yeah, that's fine. Jaw Destiny. Not the right time. Waited too long to come in. Alright, so he's about dead. So at the moment I have 23. Yeah, I can handle this, right? Yeah, let's do a duplicate of Panic Shot, maybe? Sure. Okay. That was dumb. But it's okay. I was thinking, hey, if he gets hit once, maybe we'll get really lucky and the others will hit one of the other guys. Then we'll deal like 1 point of damage. Didn't happen. Alright. We should be fine with this one. Yeah, because as soon as I do the cover shot, that's going to give us enough. Okay, so we're fine. Enemy's out. Let's go for the next one that has a little bit of damage. Yeah, this will give us enough. We shall do the corrosive thingy. Let's hit one of the new ones. Knock that guy out of here. Oh, I actually should have hit him because he was buffing himself. Very uncool. Uncool indeed. Alright, they're not dealing that much damage as long as I discard an arrow, which will be fine. Which we will be discarding an arrow. Alright, so this should... yeah, this will kill him. Okay. We're doing good, we're doing good. Do Phantom's Aid. Hit that one. Unbreakable. I kind of want to play this just to flip it. Man, I don't know. You know what? I will. Yeah, that makes sense. Totally. And then we're just going to hit him. And hit him. Nice. Alright. I think that we're doing fine. Do that. We're going to do that on you. Shot. Will kill you. We have an arrow bag. Bloodthirsty can almost kill it. Now it can. Nice. Keeps on getting upgraded. I just realized something. Okay, so first off, I'm going to grab the damage because I'm realizing how low it is. But I actually just realized something. So, for those who've been here for a minute, you might have remembered I was so confused why Bloodthirsty Shot wasn't increasing its damage with each kill at the very beginning. And I have a feeling that whenever technically the Shadow Shot kills it, you know, the second shot that fires every time I do an arrow, I bet it doesn't count. Maybe that's why it didn't work. But anyway, 2 fights to the legendary encounter. Let's go. All right. So we want to kill the Soul Harvester first. The Soul Blade is going to be a pain. Ooh, nothing defensive, eh? Okay, let's hit him. Hit him. Hit him. We can probably kill him. Yeah. Wow. We're doing really well. He just can't die. I was in a bad situation a half second ago. I can just hit him. I don't even have to worry about him dealing extra damage. Oh. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Could do Acid Flood. You know what? Maybe we'll do it. Why not? We gain armor from it. This guy's totally gonna die. Right now. And we're through. Man, we are really just blowing through this. Alright. Prideful March. Reduce damage dealt by enemies by 75%. And then Shameful Escape. Gain 10 barrier and draw a maneuver. Interesting. Fate Breaking Shot. It sounds cool. Deal a hit for 75% damage. Reduce the energy cost of one card in hand by 1. I'm assuming it's at random. And then we have Quick Dodge, which is the free maneuver. Man, this actually isn't a bad one. So I like to have a third of my cards be defensive, but since I discard arrows, I mean, the Acid Shot is essentially a defensive card as anyway, because right, the Acid Shot also discards arrows, which gives me barrier, and therefore would be defensive. I have the Cover Shot, also defensive. Yeah, I probably don't need Quick Dodge. We'll just cancel. I do like it a lot, but let's see here. I guess we'll do Acid Flask. All right, we have a rare. Hopefully we get a good one. Oh, another Nid. No. All right, Sigil. Okay, so we have Stun a random enemy after playing 15 cards. As Retaliate 33% in the armor slot. We have Gifu. If you play 3 or less cards, that's not going to happen. Armor slot, if you play 5 or more, gain 10 barrier. That's only going to help if I forgot an ability, which of course is going to happen, but I don't know. And then we have Nid again. For every point of unused energy, increase damage by 100%. I already have this. Every point of unused energy, draw 2 additional cards. Not exactly the best. I am thinking Sigil. I could put that in the weapon slot and replace Nid, because I keep on forgetting about Nid. Nid is so easy to forget for me. Alright, we're going to do a Sigil. We're going to place I even got rid of knit because I didn't like it so much. Yeah, I gotta replace one of the gars with the sigil. We'll see how this feels. Okay. Let's see, with the Human Abomination, we have the Soul Blade, we have the Healer, and then we have the Phase Shifter. Okay. Let's get to work. We have to kill the infected human. I'm probably going to go for the Phase Shifter. This is my second call. Ooh, so close. Yeah, kill him. This will get duplicated. We have tons and tons and tons of armor. I don't really need to defend. Yeah, so Shot of Destiny will end with, I suppose. Draw to a shot on you. I don't know. And then we'll just do a double Shot of Destiny on you. Alright. Bloodthirsty is looking good. Okay, so let's do a Phantom. Could do an Arrow Bag. I'm tempted to wait for the Corrosive Rainfall. Maybe I will. I have to play a card to do that. I guess I could do Panic Shot. It's a little bit risky. Well, actually, it's not that bad. Alright, let's do Corrosive Rainfall. Sadly, I wasn't able to duplicate it, but I could duplicate it there. Good. He got stunned. Hooray. All according to plan. Everything is according to plan. Alright, so let's do Phantom's Aid. Let's hit him. Yeah, I can probably kill this guy. I assume so. I can kill him with the Bloodthirsty Shot. Actually, I can kill the healer with it. I'll do that. Alright. Nice. Ooh. You're thinking about the runes made you want to listen to Old English again. There's a poem I once learned Old English pronunciation with. The Traveler. It's been so long since I touched anything Old English, I totally forgot about weird meaning fate and destiny. Oh, does it? Weird means fate or destiny? Huh. I did not know that. Placing redirect. We're gonna move on. Weird coded arrows isn't too bad. We're gonna move on. Cancel. Very interesting. I mean, I suppose it kind of makes sense with the Fate Weaver using it. You know, that I'm assuming that, you know, weaving fate with the Weaver in the RPG. I'm assuming that's probably what was coming to mind for them then when they wrote him in. Whenever an enemy was hit more than 6 times in a turn, reduce its armor by 30 for 2 turns. Interesting. If you played 0 arrows, what? Never. Supersonic Shot. Each hit has a 5% chance to deal 100% more damage. Let's do it. 5% chance to double. Yeah. Okay. We're already at the legendary. Okay. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, if I'm going to continue to do this well as time passes with all these guys, I might actually break top 100. I think it's reasonable. This is a terrible draw, but that's okay. Terrible draws happen sometimes. Alright, and we'll end it. Okay. Alright, let's remove his armor. We kind of want to do close quarters combat. Do we want that to be what's doubled? 1, 2, 3. Can I afford it? I can. Okay. Panic Shot or Cover Shot? That is the question. Panic Shot. We got stunned. Poor guy. This gets duplicated. Oh, a lot of 0 costing cards, huh? Alright. Not bad. Not bad at all. I don't mind this. Alright. Let's see here. Sadly, these guys keep on popping back in, so the random attacks don't work as well. And corrosive. Alright. That might be a good way to go. Well, so how many cards? I'm going to have to play 4 cards and then play Corrosive Rain. I could technically do that. But the problem is, I'm not going to... Well, I have two block. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, yeah, I think I'm going to have to not play one of these two. I think is what's going to have to happen. Alright, so I'm going to have to... Because I'm going to have to play Tainted Force instead, so I get to discard an arrow. Okay, never mind. He's stunned anyway. What deals more damage? This one does. Oh, wait. Right. I wanted to do this at this moment. Okay. That was mishandled. However, it is very fine. Let's not, right? Let's not. I mean, the more that I'm looking at this, I probably could have, because if half of them hit him because of his armor loss, it probably would have killed him. Would have been pretty sweet. Oh, wow. That was a lot of damage. Why am I dealing so much damage? 499? Okay. I guess it's just because his armor, it was so low. So low. I discard a card. Wheel. I think everything is fine. I mean, Shot of Destiny isn't dealing as much damage as I'd hoped. I guess I'll leave it for now. Maybe it'll get better as time passes. Alright. We're already level 20? What? That's crazy. Alright. Path of the Keeper. Each hit dealt by the ultimate also triggers an additional hit from your phantom. So it deals double damage, basically. Path of the Assassin. Ultimate attacks all enemies. Well, now that I'm not, like, trying to get to the true finale, this one isn't as bad anymore. Whenever killing an enemy with your ultimate grants you 3 ultimate charges. Okay. That isn't too bad. Barriers aren't destroyed after 1 turn. All barriers are 75% weaker. No. That's right. That's not good. Yeah, I mean, doubling the damage is so strong, right? Yeah, I guess we'll do Path of the Keeper. Yeah, I guess we'll go Path of the Keeper. Alright, another weird candle. We're not taking damage. Next fight. I guess I should pop a candle, now that I think about it. Yeah, we're kind of low. Alright. Wow. Well, the difficulty had a huge spike. Well. They're currently dealing a lot. About 140. So I should absolutely do a smoke shot. That is a necessity. This isn't random anymore. They just hit me. Right? Yep. Yeah, because they're the final form. So we're going to stun 1. So now we have a lot less that we have to deal with. Alright. Let's see what we have here. Huh. Well, now that I'm thinking about it... Well, okay, let's do a shadow shot. I could do a feint and then bloodthirsty. If I do... Man, there's no way. Well, could this kill him? If I duplicate it... It's a little bit too close. A little bit too close. Let's just duplicate the feint. I'll play it safe. Actually, it was still kind of close, but I'm fine. Everything is fine. That was a big power spike, though. Alright, let's bring that in as usual. We can do a shadow shot and just hit him, and he'll probably die from there. I hope. Well, okay, so the Acid Flood will do it. I have no cards left, that's fine. I'll kill him and cost 0. Yeah, let's duplicate the acid, not the acid, the acid feints. That would be a pretty cool ability. Let's duplicate that. Let's do close quarters combat and just shoot him. Yeah, shoot who? Let's shoot him. I have too many disturbances. Weirdness in general. Fate in Anglo-Saxon is very much impacted by personal input, like Beowulf's actions impacting his fate, so weirdness being a transformative force feels like it fits. Huh. That is really interesting. Yeah, I had no idea. Yeah, at some point I want to make a video on the weirdness, but like the different ways that it interacts, the strange things it does, and all that kind of stuff. But honestly, well, right, there's a lot of stuff that's like I'm not entirely sure. And a ton of it is speculation. But I kind of want to kill the headhunter. I don't want to get even more of these disturbances. I have too many already. Too many already. Alright, hit him. Hit him. Hit him. I need to decide what's going to be duplicated. Do I need to duplicate a feint? Probably not. If this gets duplicated, I'm probably fine, right? Very close. 46, he's dealing 20. Yeah. Yeah, so like 30 at the most. We're good. We're good. We can do a panic shot. Also, we could have played this if worse came to worse. Let's do a panic shot. And you know what? Let's just use our sentinel ability. We're feeling good. Oh, okay. I forgot. It's instant win. It's the instant win button. How did I forget? I had it. Okay. Close quarters combat. Draw 2 cards, gain 30 armor. I love it, but I already have it. I'm glad I took it, by the way. Bombardment. Multi-shot random enemies. Okay. Desperate Act. Yeah, we're just canceling all these. All that would be muddying the deck. I haven't needed a smoke bomb. I may in the future. Let's grab it. Alright. Ooh, another Gar. Grab. Nice. Combine. Nice. Now we have 2 level 2 Gars. Yeah, speculation is fun. It's very Germanic because it's from before William the Conqueror, aka French being used to the language. Huh. Good old William. Okay, so he is doing a special in the next round. I don't know if I can kill him. I am tempted to do Acid Flood already on him, but man, then I'm not doing anything this round. Could go for the Cyclops. He has too much armor. That's crazy. I actually don't... Oh, this is actually a really bad situation. Now that I'm looking at it. Well, the Phantom Aid is coming in. I know that. It gives me more damage and armor and whatnot. And we have enough energy to pay for everything already, which is kind of crazy. Man, maybe I should just go for the healer. He's healing so much. I'm not going to deal that much damage. He's just going to negate whatever I do. I don't want to have happen. Something mildly odd that I'm going to do is I'm going to do a duplicate feints because it's going to let me keep a bunch of... let's remove his armor. Because it's going to let me keep a fair bit of barrier then. Hopefully that'll help me in the following round a little bit. Okay. Okay, that's very uncool. Very uncool. I forgot the amount of damage they deal. Super uncool. So one of them has to die. The one that's more manageable is him. Yeah, looks like. Okay, so what would make sense here? I need to bring in the corrosive rain. It would be nice if I can duplicate it, but I don't think I can play 4 cards before needing to duplicate it. I'm probably gonna have to duplicate Shot of Destiny. So, like in order for this, was he immune to? Stun. Did I accidentally stun him? I must have. Okay, so these are all gone. So now I'm about to do duplicate. This will just kill him. Okay. Now you. I could just do a feint. I mean, that's probably what I'm gonna have to do. Okay, let's do a feint and see where we're at. You know what? I can just do the smoke bomb now. Oh, it only lowers it by 50%. Right. I was thinking... I forgot it lowers his base damage and it was really high. Well, so it saves me like 13 damage. Well, I guess this is fine. Yeah, I guess this is fine. I could keep doing it, but let's just leave it. Alright, we got hit kind of hard. Let's use a healing mixture. Okay. Well, not the best, but we should be fine from here. Okay. Shadow shot. Hit him. Hit him again. We can do a duplicate. We'll do that one. Hit him. Hit him. Alright. We're going to be discarding cards, so we're going to be able to defend against him. This is actually a lot of damage. Wow. 145. You know what? We're going to... Man, do I do this? I want to kill him. Oh, forget it. Let's just hit him. I was tempted to use the ability because I wanted to have Bloodthirsty Shot be the one that kills him, but looks like we have a second chance here. Alright, let's remove some armor. Bring in the arrow bag. Yeah, that's fine. Hit him. Alright, so this will kill him. Nice. He's already stunned. And he's dead. Okay, let's see here. Lifebringer's Avalanche. As much as I love Lifebringer's Avalanche, it's not as useful in this run. I mean, I don't know. I will say that the Weird Candle's light goes down slower, so maybe it's not half bad. Yeah, let's do it anyway. Lightbringer's Avalanche. At maximum, it deals 500% damage. That's why it's really nice. Alright, studded armor plus 10 armor. Really good. Full cover. Using the ultimate ability increases your armor by 30 this turn. That is very interesting. It would be really hard for me to keep track of because there would be many instances in which I have like only 2 ultimate ability and I'll just like have it go off to get 30 armor. I could imagine that being really good. After playing an arrow, gain 5 armor this turn. Well, it's all armor related. It's gonna be one more thing for me to manage. I'm gonna forget, I think. So I'm gonna do studded. Alright, Treasure Guardian. Who do we have today? The oil? No, the werewolves. Alright, I don't believe if you kill the leader that they run. I think that you have to kill them all. But okay. This isn't a bad situation. A lot of armor though, I don't like to see that. I would like to duplicate. Oh, wait a second. They're dealing a lot of damage. Okay, so I'm gonna have to duplicate I keep on wanting to say acid feints. The advanced feints. My goodness. Alright, so let's see. So if I play shot, I can do combat quarters. And then I can do a double acid. Not acid feint, advanced feint. Alright, so I'm very fine now. No worries. Then we're going to do acid flood on him. He needs to lose a lot of armor. Alright, Phantom's Aid. Alright, we don't need to take... Well, we don't need that much armor. Or block, I should say. Might be able to duplicate the bloodthirsty shot. I have 2 energy left. Oh no, I can't. I can only do 2 more. Alright, we'll do unbreakable feints to flip it. And then we'll just do a big hit here. Nice. Alright, still have a fair bit of barrier. I believe, yeah, feints will be enough to handle this. I don't need to duplicate it. But I also want to see what I draw. Okay, so I have 1 energy left. Well, if I'm able to kill him, then I don't even need to play feint. Looks like he's going to die. Is this gonna... No. It does end the fight when you kill the alpha. I didn't think it did. I thought that it just worked for the worm. But I guess I was wrong. Extra armor or damage. Let's do more damage. A good offense is a strong defense, as we all know. Alright. Let's see here. Alright, we're going to be bringing in Phantom's Aid, but I don't know who we need to pin down. Probably one of these two. They're the worst. I don't like this one. This is actually more concern. This is actually very concerning. So at the moment, they're dealing close to 150 damage. That's really not good. 150 damage. I don't have stun. I mean, I could probably get to Corrosive Rainfall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I could play Corrosive Rainfall to be able to play more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Yeah, I can't get to the random stun. Yeah, I could duplicate the Corrosive Rainfall, then I could get to the random stun, but... Man. That'd be kind of like going for broke. Alright. I'm not going to even calculate it. Alright, so... Oh man, that's not smart. Well, so this is going to have to go off, I know that. I want to duplicate Corrosive Rainfall. Cover shot is going to be more... Ooh, is it going to be more important? This is a huge hit. Oh, man. Man, honestly, Bloodthirsty Shot might be more helpful than the 15 barrier. Yeah, because he's going to be a lot light. Yeah, I need to kill these two, probably. So now's the duplicate. Mistimed. That's really bad. That was mistimed. Alright, he's dead. But this is a really huge issue. So this can't be played, but I need to use it for barrier. Yeah, I could just hit a bunch of people and just pray for the best. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably be okay because I have the smoke bomb. I'm not going to lose here, but this is going to be a lot of damage. Oh, so close. Oh, yeah, we can kill him. Okay. Maybe we're fine. I don't know how much damage we're taking. I'm not calculating it. Okay, we took a little bit. Just a teeny tiny amount. We're good. We're good. We're good. Everything is obviously pre-planned, way ahead of time. I know what I'm doing. Totally, 100%. He's dead. We can do this. We're fine. Everything is fine. See? Look, that guy just died. No need to panic. Perfect. Oh my goodness. Man, acid feints. Yes, if you can't lose, then you must eventually win. Oh man, that's so true. But you know, especially so this game, right? Well, but I'm not taking any of these. I'm not offering. I'm not discarding. I'm not redirecting. Um, so it's do a big old cancel. But right, this keeps on going until I drop. But if I never drop, then I'm just gonna be breaking every record there is. Then this is gonna be a forever stream, obviously. I kind of want to grab an Ethel for that 10 armor, but because eventually I'm gonna need to have an armor slot. But you know what? Let's do Gar, as we're trying to get to the level 3. One fight to the legendary. Alright. By the way, a storm is rolling in over here. Everything is fine, but... Come on, phone. Oh no, I shouldn't have moved my phone. Oh, there we go. Alright, we're good. It is charging. Alright, let's see here. So we have the Cyclops, we have the Juggernaut. The Juggernaut keeps on dealing more and more damage every single time he doesn't get a hit, because he gets unhappy. The Tormented Shaman is going to be popping out things to make his buddies stronger. We might be able to pin this guy down. We deal so much damage, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, let's do close quarters. We're duplicating, so... Man. That one shot will kill him. What do we want to duplicate then? Nothing is worth duplicating. Because it's just gonna kill him. I mean, I guess it could duplicate a regular shot. That feels so lame. But okay. We did it anyway. And we'll do acid on him. Yeah, so he needs to die, but this sort of reduces the armor of all enemies at the start of each turn. Ooh. For 3 turns. Minus 25? Okay, man, maybe I have to kill the shaman after all. I like not having to do it. Now let's hit him. Ooh, we can do another arrow bag. Oh good, he got stunned, so don't even have to worry about that guy. Okay, I think that we're going to be okay here. This is duplicating, doesn't really matter what we use, right? And tempted to do panic shot. Yeah, let's do it. Hey, it worked out this time. Yeah, let's leave it. Oh, we need to pop this actually. Because we went below half, so. Also, this will deal more damage then. So we're going to do Phantom's Aid, Shadow Shot, remove some of his armor. He doesn't seem to be too big of a threat at the moment. Do a Shot of Hope. We're going to do a duplicate at a moment here. I suppose we'll do Lightbringer, see where he's at. He's 6 feet under. That's where he's at. Okay. Retreat Tactics, Tails, Advanced Feint. Okay, we could grab another Advanced Feint. I mean, Advanced Feint gives me so much block, like it's crazy. Maybe I will. Yeah. Alright, Rupturing Shot. Each hit has a 10% chance of reducing enemy's armor by 5. Target Practice. Whenever an enemy was hit more than 6 times in a turn. Oh, you only just realized because I have the Shadow Shot that always goes off, or whatever it's called. I technically hit twice per attack, so that's actually going to happen really fast. Reduce its armor by 30 for 2 turns. Too many I mean, this will probably happen every turn. Too many options, like if I'm attacking somebody. Yeah, drawing the first card over the hand limit grants you 3 ultimate charges and 100% damage. That's not happening. Let's see if target practice works well. I am curious. I am curious. Alright. And is this the third? No, this is the fourth boss. Okay. Isn't it? Actually, I'm not sure anymore. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I can see why most people don't last very long in this one. The cultists need to die, but he summons them in this phase, doesn't he? I thought it said it's somewhere. Is it there? Sorry, I'm moving too much. No, to say here, pay attention to his intents. He eventually summons them every round, so I'm a little bit worried to target down the cultists if this is the phase that brings him in. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything is going good. Yeah. So I can kill him. Yeah. Well, actually, if I do that, the next card is going to be duplicated. I need to duplicate advanced feints, right? Alright, so we're not taking damage this fight. Hey, yeah, yeah. Doing fine. Doing fine. Absolutely fine. We got stunned. Okay, maybe I'll go for him instead. Acid Flood is lame. And it costs 0. Well, we can do 2 defends. Yeah, let's just get a ton of barrier. We're fine. They're trying hard. They are trying to kill me. You know what? Maybe Tainted Force is the right call at the moment. Stun all enemies for 2 turns. Alright, and now we can do whatever we want for a little while. And it's okay to make mistakes for a brief moment in time. Could stun him, but not doing it. I'll give him armor. Alright, we have another turn before he wakes up. Okay, I want to bring in Corrosive Rainfall when we're duplicating, but I don't think I can. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that. Yeah. Alright, let's do it now. Alright, he's pretty low. On armor, he's saying. Not in terms of health. His health is still high. Alright, dealing 100 damage. Just 100. A mere 100 damage. Very little. Alright, so we're going to bring that in, hit him. Let's do a Shot of Hope to see what we draw. Okay, Coolio. Still dealing about 100 damage. I don't like it. Alright, so if I bring... Okay, well, duplicating Unbreakable Feints make it that I block everything. Yes, right? 45. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. It'll be a little bit close, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, we're fine. It wasn't that close. Alright, let's do the Bloodthirsty shot. That's a huge hit right now. Oh, he's dead. Ooh, you think you like the endless mode better than the main game? Man, poor main game. Honestly, I am enjoying this. It is a lot of fun. Alright. What do I want to get rid of? I am tempted to get rid of one of my feints. Do I get rid of a feint? Okay, how are my cards at? I'm at 23, and 6 of them are feints. So at the moment, like a fourth of my cards, more than a fourth, are feints. Is that too much? Is it too much? I don't know. When the feint pops up, it's just so nice to have. Occasionally. The advanced feints are obviously staying. Obviously. And you know what? Maybe I'll get rid of a feint. I'll do it. It's probably risky. It's probably dumb. Unlock an armor slot. Yes, please. And now I can put something in armor slot. Okay, mid. It's mid. I'll take it. And we can grab something. Man, you know what? We're going to take a healing mixture. By the way, I absolutely am already in the top 100 for this class. Because when I took a peek at Sentinel, the maximum on this mode, well, so the highest had 150, and then number 2 was like 50 something, and I'm already in the 30s, so I'm probably in the top 10 already. The question is, can I get to number 2? I doubt I'll get to number 1. I'll be here for several hours if I do that. But anyway, man, that weird bear is crazy. That weird bear is super crazy. Well, luckily I have that feint up. Alright, I should probably kill the blood drunk. Or go for him, I should say, because I can't guarantee the kill. Alright, we want to bring in the close quarters. Then we want to duplicate the feint. Alright, cool. Then we'll hit him, and hit him, and hit him. Alright, so he's out. Alright. Oh, he didn't even realize how his piddly damage after I got all that armor. Let's remove their armor by 50. Oh, wow, that's so nice. Man, it's like refreshing. Okay. Alright, so I have to play 3 arrows in order to bring in corrosive rainfall. That's not going to happen. So, we already know it's going to be the arrow bag coming in. Okay. This is going to be duplicated. Let's do the big hit. Ah, so close. There we go. Nice. Alright, things are working out. Things are working out. Alright, let's bring that in. Let's hit. You know what? I'm tempted to just do that and just go a little bit defensive. Maybe that's the way to go. Hit him. If I just discard 2 arrows, we're fine. Or if I... Oh, let's do cover shot. Oh, I should have done it the other way. But I have enough block. I'm fine. And he's dead from the ultimate. Alright, nice. Alright, another new one. Lightbringer's shot. Okay, deal 1 hit for 300% damage, 100% damage for each filled candle, weird candle bar. So very similar. It's very similar. Okay. Well, I'm saying it's very similar to the other Lightbringer's Avalanche. So the Avalanche, it's a hit per bar filled, and this one is 100% damage per bar filled. I mean, it deals so much damage. What's Vanguard? Gain 0% damage for the next hit, 50% for each enemy alive. Cost me 1, huh? And then Bear Echelon. Gain 0 armor, 10 for each enemy. Okay, let's do Lightbringer shot. That's probably gonna be a big hit. Alright, we could get it. Man, I like all of these. They're all helpful. We're a little bit low on smoke bombs. I want more. Let's grab it. Eel tier Gar. Yeah, let's grab another Gar. We're very close to getting this to level 3. Man, okay. They keep on just getting more and more damage. Okay, let's... Oh, he's stunned. Okay, so we'll go for that one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do an advanced feint at some point. I think I'm gonna bring it in now. Because I don't... Ooh, do I need to duplicate it? So I'm gonna be at 50. Yeah, so I'm really depending on Bloodthirsty Shot killing him, but it will. So, it will. I'm positive. 100%. 100% is dead, yeah. Exactly. Alright, we're doing really good here. Alright, let's bring that in. Knock him down a peg. Do a shot of hope, see what we have available. We're about to have a duplication. Bring in an arrow bag. Yeah, let's see what we have. Okay. I do have a feint. I just need one to be able to defend against one of these guys. Am I just gonna do a regular shot duplicated? Yeah, that seems fine. Yeah, I'll kill him. So yeah. Alright, do that. Then we'll just do the acid. Oh, this would have killed him. I'm pretty sure. Let's do it now. Nice. Yeah, I do need to think about the ultimate more often. Oh, another big hit? Ugh, that's too many, right? That's too many big hits. Desperate measures. For damage? To gain armor? No. Is it too many hits? It's never too many. It's never too many, right? Yeah, if I do this, I'm gonna have to get rid of Shot of Destiny. Because Shot of Destiny at this point is like my weakest, you know, big hit attack. That one and Panic Shot needs to be gotten rid of. Yeah. Okay, Lightbringer. Let's see. Constant motion. At the end of every turn, create barrier equal to 10% of your armor. And then Protective Force. Drawing in additional arrows increases your armor by 5. And then Camouflage. Whenever you receive a hit, gain 10 armor. I have no intention of receiving a hit, ever. So, Camouflage is out of here. Never. Ever. Not going to happen. I mean, honestly, I am tempted to do Constant Motion. It's very little, but I already have something that gives me Barrier. So, maybe if you combine the two, because it's like I'm already getting like 10 around. So now it'll be like 15. So maybe it'll actually be valuable occasionally. Ugh, man. I don't like either of these, but let's do Constant Motion. I've never done it. We'll do it. We'll see how it feels while it's combined. We have our Treasure Guardian. Alright. So we need to kill the werewolf in the center. Immune to stun. Drop bangs. Okay. Luckily we have a feint. Okay. Okay, so we probably do need to duplicate the feint. They deal an absurd amount of damage here. Ooh, man, all these good cards I can't play. Ah, so much sadness. Okay, but we need to do the feint. Well, do we? Yeah, well, actually, no. No. If I kill them, but I can't kill him. He's not gonna die from one of these. No. Nah. Yeah, because this, even if this was duplicated, I mean, this guy would be down to like 100 at best. Then I do a shot, and then an acid. I mean, he would be kind of close, but I can't risk that one. I just cannot risk it. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's see. Yeah, let's do a Phantom's Aid. Hit him. Do an arrow bag. Do it. Hit him. Or do we want to hit him? Yeah, we'll hit him. So now we have the next choice of what we're duplicating. We can just do an advanced feint. Yeah. We have tons then. An absurd amount. Do that. Do that. He's lowered. We can do a shot. We can also bring in Corrosive Rain. Or no, we couldn't bring in Corrosive Rain. We'd be one shot. Alright, let's do this. We can bring in the Mastered Feint. We also have a duplicate right now. Let's pop that. very close to maximum. This will kill him, so then we're through, right? Yep. Yep. Who knows, you might change your mind on it. Yeah, maybe this will be the game mode I'll go for. It seems that you guys are enjoying it, so, and I am too. And also it's a lot easier to get to a record than the other ways, let me tell you. Because again, the other ways is you have to hit infinite damage, and I have no idea how to do that unless they're cheating. As you said, that is a possibility. All right, we need to kill this necromancer. All right, we didn't draw defensive cards, but I think that's okay actually. Oh, I just realized I need to bring in the skull. Alright, let's see. So we want to duplicate the Shot of Destiny. You're dead, right? Good. So I could bring in Corrosive Rainfall. Then I'm out of... Yeah, let's do it. Corrosive Rainfall it is. Then I can hit these guys. I just need to lower their armor. That's what I'm thinking. Need to make sure that they're low. Alright, we're good. We're good. Okay, the Lightbringer shot is very deadly at the moment. Alright, so if I'm able to duplicate that one, let's make sure. Yeah, it can kill either of these guys if it's duplicated. So if we pin him down, wait for the duplication to come out, do Lightbringers, we can kill him. I haven't even looked at their damage until this very moment. I had no idea this guy's dealing so much. Okay. Okay, it's not like the fate of the game is dependent on the success. I mean, look at him. He's taking so much damage. There's no need to worry. Yeah. Nice. Alright, I believe if you hit her, she becomes immune to stun, and as soon as you hit her, she then attacks you, so I'm just going to end the round for when I have more energy to deal with her as a problem. Sure, Panic Shot. That won't kill him, eh? Ooh, very close. Dead. Alright, we're doing good. Let's see here. We have the volley, multi-shot. Yeah, we're not doing multi-shot. Muscle rupturing shot. This isn't terrible, but deal a hit for 300% damage next turn, draw 2 less cards. But, you know, 2 less cards, that's so unpleasant. Spiritual Flurry. This is the one class where I think you... Well, I was just about to say this is the one class where, you know, it probably wouldn't even be worth it. Because the 10 ultimate charges that it costs, I mean, that's an absurd amount of damage. But then as I thought about it, it's like, okay, if I have the 10, if I play it, well, then I'm playing 7 weak shots, and then I have my ultimate up again to 7. It kind of just builds on itself. Very intriguing, actually. But it's how often... Yeah, I don't have the ultimate high often. Yeah, I don't think I have it high enough is the problem, because I use it semi-regularly. So the rounds in which this is buyable is going to be rare. But this was the only one I was considering. Like that remained. Yeah, I'm going to say no. I know that there is one that costs 1 energy and then it's 2 charges. Then it's for every 2 charges you spend, you get a weak shot. That one might be interesting to take. Because then, right, I'm going to have other opportunities. Anyways, we're going to cancel. And Warding Lore, that's the only thing that's useful here. And, ooh, another Gar. Perfect. We can combine and combine again. Well, actually, technically, if we combine it again right now, we would be in a worse position than we were a moment ago. because at the moment we're getting +8 damage. If I combine it, then we're going to be down to +6 because we don't have another runestone to replace. We're going to let those sit there. The other thing is we need to have this talking skull in. Ooh, I don't want to replace that one though. I don't want to replace that one though. All right, let's. Whoops. Let's do that. Yeah. The talking skull will help. Because in a situation where we desperately need attacks, or sorry, need defense, that'll help. Okay. They have a lot of health, my goodness. Phantom Aid. Gives us a big bonus no matter what. I think that the advanced feints will be fine on their own here. I think so. I don't think I need to have it duplicated. Oh, will it? Because he's going to die. The rabid rat isn't hard to kill. I just have to deal with these. Yeah, I'll be a little bit close. I can't deal much damage to them to ensure this. Oh, he's just dead. Okay. Okay. Okay, so since he's dead, why does that happen? All right, so 20, 35-ish damage between the two of them. Yeah, I might be able to kill this guy if I do this right. But he's going to be dealing a ton of extra damage if I don't do this right. I can do a shot at Destiny, I'll be duplicated. This is going to be close to like 130 damage-ish. You can also do close quarters. You know what? Nah, he should die. He should die, right? Yeah, he's dead. I don't want to hit him because I believe he deals extra damage when he lowers to a certain number, so we'll just hit that one. Okay. Alright. We have Corrosive Rainfall. We should probably bring it in. Okay. Yeah, we can probably kill him. Ooh. Yeah. So let's do an arrow bag. Okay. We killed him. It was a little bit close. Alright, we're doing fine. We are doing perfectly fine. Let's bring in the other arrow bag. Hit. Hit. Then we can just do the Lightbringer shot. Okay, cool. Okay, let's bring this in. We're going to be getting more damage then. We'll hit him. This will likely get him killed. Yep. So let's hit him. The shot of Destiny is being duplicated back. Oh, that's not even enough, is it? Oh, no, it is. Okay, we're good, we're good. We're good. Yeah. Enter. Man, I just realized I was talking to Clockwork recently. He said he'll be back soon. Or like that he'll, you know, that he's missed the streams and stuff. But I just realized he's not here. Where is Clockwork? Crazy. Alright, let's hit him. He's out. Out. Super out. Maybe not. Yeah. Kill him. And the ultimate is gonna be absurd. They're all dead. Alright. Do the next one. Ooh, Sharp Shot is free. Free Sharp Shot. Ooh. I like free. I like free a lot. I mean, oh man. Is that worth it though? Is that just muddying my deck? It might be. It might be, because it's not that much more damage than the shot. But it is a zero costing attack. I don't have too many of those actually. In terms of all the ones I've bought, I've taken one. I really need to get rid of one of the early shots I took actually, but it might be, yeah, let's not do it. We're feeling good. We're feeling good. All right. We have Ancestral Domination. Each hit dealt by the Phantom reduces target's damage by 5%. Suppressive fire. After playing an arrow, gain 5 armor. Been seeing that one in critical hit. Each hit has a 10% chance to deal more damage. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, we will. Wow, I didn't even realize it's almost 1 o'clock. Okay. Okay. We're good, we're good. This is a lot of damage, right? Luckily with the mastered feints that we can duplicate. Okay, Phantom Aid. Let's play this on one of the lackeys. Okay. That's a lot of damage he's dealing. That's very uncool. Super uncool. So we have to duplicate the feint, though. We can do it if we do it that way. And this should make us fine, right? I should have calculated this. Yeah, 170. They're not dealing that much. Yeah, it was almost 100, but not 170. Nice try. Okay, so Phantom's Aid. Let's hit one of them. Cool. I am tempted to do a smoke shot. Probably could. Oh, and also he's stunned. Okay, so... Alright, so this is good. Huh, so if we're able to duplicate the cover shot, we might be able to kill this guy and defend in one fell swoop. Yes. So now we're fine. But we need to play a feint. Man, our ultimate is getting pretty high, which is fantastic. That's just great. Just great. Okay. We want to kill them soon. Okay. Oh, the bloodthirst shot, does that just kill one of these guys? Maybe. It's close. It'll kill him, guaranteed. You do a shot of hope. That's a kind of a big hit, actually. Alright, let's kill him. Then we can do a duplicate. We can do that with the shot of destiny, which I guess is fine. We could do it with this. This would do it. Alright. I completely forgot that he's attacking. Okay, mastered feints will make us fine, though. It's too much armor right now. Mastered feints, let's do it. Acid, arrow. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. That was a lot, but we're fine. Okay, let's reduce their armor. That sounds like a good idea to me. Okay, we're in an interesting position. He's dealing a lot of damage, and I don't have too many ways to block it. I could just do nothing. If I do nothing, he's not going to hurt me. I could play this. I'm very tempted. I could do an acid flask and do that. What would that be? 15 times about 75? Ugh, man. Too many numbers. I mean, he's gonna be... way too many numbers. Yeah. Probably close to 1,000 if I had to guess. Yeah, and also he's going to be losing armor as time passes because of target practice, which is going to be pretty good. But do an acid flask, he'd probably take double, so we might actually be able to kill him here. Yes. Nice. The ultimate is ridiculous. Alright, discard a card. We're getting rid of one for sure. One of the arrows. Shot of Destiny isn't that good. I'm not using Panic Shot at all. I haven't used it in ages. Let's just get rid of Panic Shot, I think. Is there any other arrows? No. Okay, so Panic Shot is going to go out. Shot of Destiny is probably the next one on its way. Alright, so this would be the last armor slot. Let's take it. We're leaving things as they are. Let's grab another weird candle, I guess. We can go back and forth on that. The sun has been up for an hour here. Man, Masha. Man. You are very dedicated. I appreciate it. Man, these grubs are getting crazy. 560 health, dude. Okay, so 1 feint will be enough to defend, or 2 discarded arrows. I think we're going to do... I guess we could try to do 2 discarded arrows. I want to play the Lightbringer's Avalanche, but actually I guess it doesn't deal that much damage. Alright, let's do an Advanced Fate. Phantom's Aid. We're gonna go for the big guy. Oh, he's stunned. Cool. Oh, I can't afford it still. Okay. Oh, no, I was thinking I'd do the close quarters combat. Right. You know what? I don't think I need to. I don't think I need to. I'll just hit him. Okay. 170 damage 3 times. 170 3 times. Good thing I targeted him first. That is a very good thing, huh? Okay, I am thinking of doing the other arrow bag for extra damage. We really need to kill him. It's pretty much a priority. Ooh, did not draw well. Ooh, did not draw well. This might kill him, though. If it doesn't, man, I don't want to use an acid flask just to guarantee it, because it's so close right now. Right? Yeah. Okay. So he's dead. Cool. We have the block for this guy. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Ooh, I didn't realize all the damage he's dealing too. Okay. It's 1 a.m. by you, Kid Childs. Oh yeah, you're from North Carolina. Man, Kid Childs, you stay up late. Yeah, well, usually I stay up till like, well, yeah. Usually I'll stay up like an hour after I stream, or a half hour, because sometimes I'll, take some time to fall asleep or whatever. Alright, I'm going to stun the guy on the right. And then the guy on the left we're just going to be attacking. I probably will be ending it soon-ish, though. Oh, this is the duplicate. Let's, yeah, I guess we'll do a big hit here. Okay, so he's out. Okay. Alright. Man, that grub has a bone to pick, yeah? Okay. That's a lot of damage. What is he thinking? Well, what I'm probably gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to duplicate a feint to deal with this. Ooh, can I? I can. Okay, so we'll kill one. We can do an acid flood. Maybe we'll do it on the big guy, actually. Then we can do a double feint. And we're... Ooh, he actually can still hurt me a little bit. Wow. Does he hurt me? Let's see. Wow, he dealt 3 damage to me. Crazy. Just a grub boy? Alright, I'm going to do Phantom's Aid. And I think I'm going to use the ultimate now. We'll see where we're at. Okay. So we killed the big guy. We'll hit him. Okay, we can do an avalanche. Just keep hitting. Oh. Okay, just keep hitting. Alright, bring in Phantom's Aid. We can duplicate something. Maybe we want to duplicate close quarters combat? I don't know. We can probably do that at the least. Could have done that way. Alright, we'll duplicate close quarters combat. Alright, we're doing fine. We can kill one of these guys with Bloodthirsty. Alright, Phantom's Aid. Could do this now. This is a ton of damage. Yeah. Right, they're all out. Nice. You got 9 chapters of your book done so far. Oh, nice. Just out of curiosity, how long of a book are you planning? Like how many pages? Or how many words, I guess, is how they calculate it. I'm gonna say no to all this. I don't like it. Could do a big old cancel. I guess we'll grab another smoke bomb. And now what? Another Gar. Do we have an Ethel? Oh, it is Ethel. We should grab Ethel, I guess. Oh man, this is actually kind of tough. Yeah, we're gonna grab an Ethel. We don't have much stuff in the armor slots. Like, not enough. And now we do. And Gar is just waiting for something better before we combine. So, all right. Probably tomorrow get pretty far into 10, or maybe even complete it. Don't plan anything except major plot points, except for everything else I'm just making up as I write. Got a sizable setting built in my notes with. Yeah, well, yeah, that is good to have those notes. The main thing for me was like keeping it all straight. By the way, I'm gonna do one more fight, guys, and then I'm probably gonna finish it. But yeah, for me, yeah, it was I have a few Word documents I had for writing. But yeah, all right. I'm going to pop another one. So this is now dealing an absurd amount of damage, which is nice. We kind of want to kill him, which I'm going to attempt. I think that's the way to go. We should probably kill that guy first. This will deal a lot. Let's do it. He has a lot less armor now. If we're able to duplicate the Lightbringer shot, he's just dead. I kind of don't... Ooh. Or actually, maybe I can kill him now? Man. Well, the reason why I'm thinking about it, by the way, is that I don't want him to hurt me. I think he is going to. I could do a feint instead. Yeah, I guess I could hit him and then do a duplicate feint, and then I should be fine, I think. Yeah, I should be. Let's do that instead. Let's take no damage alternatively. Sounds like a good plan to me. Alright, we have the Bloodthirsty shot. I can just... it's not guaranteed to kill him, eh? Alright, so let's do Phantom's Aid and then kill him. Alright, then we'll go for the Shaman next. He's our next priority. What is he doing? Reducing the armor. Whoa. Uncool. Alright. See how much damage we can get to. Good, he's dead. He's stunned. Cool. Alright. Yeah, when I had... well, right. When I was working very hard on my book, which I haven't in a little bit of time at this point, I think I had I think I had 100. Well, in my document, my online document, I had like 140 pages of notes of like different stuff. it was really hard to like keep everything concise. And then I had a smaller document that I had created that was supposed to like keep track of the stuff I, needed more commonly. And then that one was like, 30 something pages, I think. Been a little while since I looked at it. Let's see. I could, if I do acid flood, I'm gonna be getting barrier from that. I'm about to get a duplicate right now. Man, I don't know. You know what? I guess I could do acid flood. It'll reduce his armor by about 50 then. I'll do it. Okay, that works. It was more than 50, but again, totally planned. Hit him again. You can do corrosive rainfall. Oh, he's dead. Whoops. Maybe we want to do this. Yeah, let's do a cover shot first, and then we'll do this. Alright, that works. Alright, let's kill this guy. We're looking pretty fine here. Dead. Maybe dead. Oh, dead. I should have brought that one in. That was my bad. And they're dead. What's your book about? I've got tons of notes too. Never counted the pages, but I've got dozens of documents. Yeah. It's like it really is a ton of stuff to try to keep track of. Yeah. I'll be honest, I started writing and such because I got fed up with everything being sarcastic and insecure. The other reasons too, like movies having agendas instead of just being a story, etc. Yeah, I get that. I feel like a lot of people have a very similar view, one way or the other, about it just being either lackluster, or sometimes it's like there's no way this show is worth $150 million type thing, because it almost looks like money laundering type of a situation, because how is that possible? Or they have these focuses on different stories are always the same, or they're firing the writers very regularly, and it's just a bizarre thing. Concussive aim. Each hit has a 5% chance to reduce enemies' armor by 20. I like that. Ancient Fury. Increase Phantom's damage by 10%. I also like that. Aim for the eyes. Each hit has a 5% chance to stun. So I've learned not to do that for the true boss, but I don't know if that's ever going to come up. I mean, unless I face him and he has like a certain amount of health, which might happen. I kind of want to do... Man, I kind of want all of them. I kind of want all of them. They're all so good. They're all too good. I mean, I kind of want to do Phantom... Or the Ancient Fury for the Phantom. But Concussive aim is nice, because I don't have that much stuff that removes armor. So, let's do a Concussive. Final Fantasy... Origin Stranger of Paradise is a good story. Perfectly straightforward and blunt. Alright. Can I... Okay, I can save and quit. I wasn't sure if I could save and quit from here. I was gonna say, I just gonna have to, like... I am streaming until, 10 a.m. Man. Those are a bit brutal, but the writing itself is just on. Yeah. Yeah, so something I have seen with writing that's very regular is that people, like, nowadays, they seem to really struggle to tell stories of, like, platonic relationships, where it's like it's really hard for them to show that two people love each other in a platonic way. And I have seen that very regularly, and then it's like sometimes the writers really struggle. So it's like whenever they want to do that, which I was talking to Potato Holmes about this a little bit ago, It's like many times when they want to do that, they bring in a family member as a character so that they can show a platonic relationship. Where it's just like, I don't know. Maybe it just takes a talent that they can't do to just show friends that actually love each other and they don't have to be romantically involved. But I don't know. Yeah, brotherly love, exactly. Yeah, for whatever reason, it's like many times I struggle with it. All right, you know what? I'll do one last boss. Okay, I keep on saying one more, but this is it for real. This is it for real. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Brotherly love. Oh, this is. I thought that it said that it's a boss. This must be the last fight before the legendary encounter. I must have read it wrong. Okay. What do I want to do? Yeah, we should probably do a duplicate with the unbreakable feints. Let's go for the Juggernaut. Yeah, unbreakable feints is enough. Well, this will give me more, so I'll do that. I can bring in the arrow bag, actually. I should have been more attentive. Have a character in your book. Yeah, and then do that 10 times more. Do one more to get to 40 at least. I guess that, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I do remember I was listening to these. I mean, I don't like getting political at all. Like I don't want to do it. I get sick of politics at this point. Man, they're dealing such absurd damage. So I'm gonna have to do a duplicate with Mastered Feints. But something that I do remember is that, which I hope no one views it as political. But something that I do recall. I don't think I'm gonna be able to duplicate the feint. All right, let's stun him. Yeah, that way I'm going to be very fine. But anyways, I remember listening to some writers talking about writing a show, and they were saying about how like one person had like created one character in the writer's room and another person created another character in the writer's room, right? And they told the story of how good he's stunned, so it makes this a lot easier. So they told this story, and then they were talking about it, and it was like new characters got introduced to the show later on, and they were talking about how, okay, well, what would the character feel? And they decided that the character would feel jealous, which whatever, it would kind of make sense. There's new people, they're jealous that you're losing time away from them. And then they said, well, what would that mean if they're jealous? That means that there's romantic feelings between them. So then they made it that the two characters ended up falling in love, type of a thing. And it was something that was like, when I heard that, it was like, man, that is so bizarre. Okay, I'm going to go for this bigger hit to kill him. But it's like, that really is so bizarre, because it's like, a child can get jealous whenever their sibling ends up dating somebody. Like, if a child's older sibling ends up dating and is busy all the time, many times the younger brother or sister is going to feel jealous because they are lacking that attention. That doesn't mean that it's romantic. It's just really bizarre to think that way. And it's like, it's the same thing with friends too. You can, sometimes it's like you're really close to somebody in a friendship manner, and because that friend is gone, you feel sad or jealous, whatever, of the new person that they met. Or if a person is dating, and whatever. But anyway, I just thought it was so bizarre that they went straight to that. Alright, so this should kill him. Yeah, then I can just deal with these guys. We did it. You can't argue with the fact 200 points of barrier. Yeah, exactly. You can be jealous without romance, and that was right. Yeah, that's the easier way to say it. But it's like, that was exactly what I thought. It was like, that's all that it is. It's just really insane to think that, oh no, you have to. I fight, brace yourself. Okay, combat's 140. Do I go to 41? It just says brace yourself. Okay, so is there no more legendary encounters? Maybe there's no more legendary encounters. Maybe it's just fight after fight after fight. One fight is ended, another one awaits. Let's see what happens, because I could have sworn it said something was going to happen. But that fight was kind of easy. I feel like it's some kind of conditioning burned into the brains. Yeah, I think that just people in general really struggle with understanding relationships. You know, and I'm not smart enough to psychoanalyze society, but I think that society really doesn't understand relationships as they're supposed to be. And it has caused a lot of issues. Alright, so I can... Yeah, so I'm probably going to have to do a duplicated Master Feint. So I'm fine. But it's like, you know, from writers to, you know, in everyday lives, I think a lot of times people do struggle. You know, because sometimes it's like they don't understand, again, right, what they're feeling. Okay, so I need to duplicate a feint. So it's like sometimes they don't understand that what they feel towards a person isn't something romantic, but it's actually that they just, you know, like the person as a friend. And I think that sometimes that happens in real life too, and then it's like, you know, one person gets really hurt because they were misunderstanding, and you know. Anyway, all right, so this guy's dealing ridiculous amounts of damage. Let's smoke him. Oh, he's immune. Wait, but okay, I didn't realize that his final form makes him immune to stun, and that's how you get rid of him. Okay, well that's great. Well, that's actually really bad, but well, obviously. Yeah, we're gonna have to... I think I can kill him. I don't know if I want to use close quarters fighting in case I'm wrong. Because I'm probably gonna have to use one of these. Alright, there we go. Settled. Just a bunch of chumps. I think because romance brings easy drama, plus it caters to the shippers that never exist. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that that is also kind of true. I mean, it probably is a lot easier to just say that, oh, they just like each other. You know, it maybe it's just easier to write it that way, because, right, it's true. Especially in, like, a show. There will inevitably be people that are like, oh, man, they have such a connection. Why does it all say curse? Anyway, choose your curse. Oh, wait. Oh, now. Oh. Okay, take my health away. Okay, okay, okay. Now I understand what's going on here. So every time we level up now... Oh man, I messed it up for me then, because I didn't notice it until right now. But every time we level up, we're actually losing health. We're losing armor. We're losing damage. And we're losing a random card. So that's interesting. No wonder people haven't gone that far in this. Alright, I'm going to be ending it here then. This will be an interesting end. However this is going to be going. But you believed in me. All right, but yeah, I'm gonna be ending it here, guys. It's getting pretty late for me. I'm sorry. But yeah, it was so nice hanging out. Also, for all of you guys that are new here, I have to sell myself for a moment. I do Tainted Grail lore videos. I do playthrough videos on my channel. I'm trying to do every other, doing a Tainted Grail run followed by something else, and then Tainted Grail run followed by something else. I stream 4 times a week. I'm gonna try to do Tainted Grail 3 times a week, and then 1 day a week I'm gonna do something else. Because there has been a few calls from people requesting that I do something besides this, but this is also my channel. It seems to be a Tainted Grail channel, so it's like, I'm just trying to find the right balance that everyone's going to enjoy. But yeah, I do. I have two lore series on my channel of Tainted Grail. You guys can check that out. And yeah, please consider liking, subscribing, all that kind of stuff, and just check out the channel. I'd appreciate it. But yeah, we got up to 17. I know that's the tough thing, is that usually around now is when I start to get an influx in viewers. But it's like, this is when I need to get rest. So it's such a shame, but I have been thinking about changing my sleep schedule so that I'm able to like stay up to like 3, 4 a.m. But that might be a little bit rough on my body, because many times I'm gonna have to be up. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna be heading out though, guys. Thanks for hanging out, Kid Childs, and I hope to read your book one day. And thank you so much, Masha, for hanging out. Thank you so much, Naomi, for hanging out. I appreciate all of you guys. I hope you guys have a great day, great night. I hope you guys are able to get your rest as well. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next one, which will be Tuesday, I think. Yeah, Tuesday's the next stream. And yeah, see you later, guys. Bye-bye.